Hey, what's up? I almost said howdy. I was like in my brain, I was like howdy. And then I didn't say it, thank God. But I said it anyway, actually. I did end up saying it. What's up? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Here's Whitefish right away out the gate saying something controversial. Love you, bestie, worstie, I should say, actually, which is also a term of endearment. Yeah, howdy, howdy, partner. Like, come on, get it together. What's up? Yeah, I always take that extra 5 minutes I give myself. I always take it. I do because I just am, I'm always going to be having technical difficulties. We're just never going to get music with these streams, I guess, because I just can't figure it out. I don't know if it's like a glitch with my like shitty computer that's super old or what, but it's whatever. It's fine. Hi, we're just here at Neopets, on Neopets, I should say. How's everybody doing? Not that I have like Mosin pulled up to like show off his stats or anything. I actually meant to like get the code stones squared away so that I wouldn't have to like be searching. I don't even know. So I wouldn't have to be searching for them on live, like as if that's a bad thing to do. But all my other dailies are done. No, they're not done. All my other dailies are not done is what I meant to say. So we have that to do. And yeah, I can't believe the plot's coming. Is it laggy? Does this look laggy to anyone else? Great. That's awesome. Cool. Just laggy as hell. Hopefully it's not too bad, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes, Just some days my computer decides it's just going to act its age. And then other days it's like fine. And I'm like, I don't need a new computer. This is fine. It's whatever. Oh my gosh. Lambeth, you're like, okay. I was like, I thought you were doing dailies. No, yeah, I totally am. You know me, the first like 5 minutes of a stream, I have to like not know how to talk. And then I slowly relearn how to talk. Is he still asleep or is that from earlier? Yes, of course it's from earlier. Why would it not be? But yeah, this plot is coming in hot, huh? That rhymed and it wasn't supposed to, and it sounded stupid. I'm like, I cannot believe it's gonna be on the 17th. That's insane. Like, what do you think do you think they're gonna start out with a bang? I think, I don't know why. Something's telling me, I hope at least, because some of the plots are slow to start from before, like some of the historical plots, they start really slow. It's just, exposition, and you're just like meeting the characters and nothing's happening. But I feel like we've had that over the last like almost a year now. It's been like a year that we've had just so much exposition, even though we still don't know what's going on. I just want something big to happen right away. But I don't know. I really hope that they'll subvert my expectations because I feel like things, oh my God, Axelotine, hopefully I'm saying that right. Tell your cat I said hi. She wants to watch, or he or she wants to watch my stream for some reason. That's great. That's great news. But yeah, they always start things out so slow. Like the Festival of Negs. I mean, I get the way that like games work or like the way storytelling works. You don't always, I don't know. Actually, that's not true. I was going to say you don't always want to start out with a bang, but actually you kind of do because you want to like hook them. But in this case, it's like they know they don't need to hook us. So that's why like the whole first week of the Festival of Negs was like nothing. And we kind of knew that the Orion quest thing was going to happen because it was it wasn't leaked. They accidentally put that Q&A page up. So we were like, oh my God, what is this? And then it took like a week to get into that. It's fine. It's okay. I guess, but I just hope that it starts out with such a bang. I love this. You feel slightly richer. Yeah, by like, it's probably going to be 35 Neo points. Let's see how much he gave me. Cold Sand. Seriously? Yeah, that was like nothing. I don't even notice anything. It's fine. But yeah, my dream would be that the first day, it's like such a disaster. Like the first fucking day, the first comic, and it's like someone so important is dead, or like, I don't know, just something like crazy happens, or that we get to see like who is doing all the graying, who this mysterious Yerbil is that's throwing things into the money tree. I actually meant to keep that open and like every once in a while refresh. Does anybody know if they're still doing that? If the money tree is still giving out gray shit that the mysterious herbal is is donating, because the first day I saw a lot of it, even though that one person, shout out to you, I forget your name, I think it was like V8 Beetle or something. When I fucking catch you, I was just clogging it up with trash just so that other people couldn't get the gray stuff. But I've seen them a lot, and I did end up getting some of the branches, like some of the gray branches, but I've seen, oh my God, I've probably seen like 12 of the, what are they called? Scamanders or something? Were they doing it yesterday too, Rihanna? Oh my gosh. I'll get you, Beetle. I will get you. I sent him a bunch of mean books. One of them was like, less is more. Another one was, this is nuts. And then another one was, tell me why. And I was just sending him like subliminal messages through books. I sent him like being stinky and stuff, but he sent them all back to me. It's great. TNT Trader, or Raider? I'll say TNT Trader. Good question. Are you playing the rebooted Island Builders? I would love to, but I don't want to do Neopets. So like, not right now, you know? I really don't want to do Neopets just based on what I've heard and stuff. I mean, it's a great concept, but I just think it's like not working good right now. And I'm scared that I'm going to get locked out of my accounts and shit. So, but I really, 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 really want to. I really want to, really bad. And I want to play the Fairies Ruin when that starts again. Or not the Fairies Ruin, Fairies Hope. But that's going to be on Neopets too. So like, come on. Oh, it's been working for you? True facts? That's good to know. Okay. You can play without Neopets? Oh, yeah. You know what I think it is that you can pay with, or you can play without Neopets. Freudian slip. But you can't transfer all the stuff that you get onto your account, which I'm not going to be working for free. I already do that enough. You know, I need to be getting some Neo points from this shit. But, Bree, yeah, it's been a while for a lot of people, but they're still here. They're still here, just, you know, chugging away. And there's a plot coming down the tracks starting on the 17th of this month. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm like so excited. But yeah, I would be so happy if it's just the first, you know, like the first panel of the comic, be something insane. Like do it, just do it. Like somebody's lying dead. They won't. Or like it just his entire phase, or their entire phase, I should say. We don't know who it is yet. Like whoever's doing all this, I don't think it's Vera who's painting shit. I think based on, I'm going to do like I'm going to try at least to do a little recap video before the plot of like everything we know and go over all those posters. Obviously there is a Yerbal who's running amok, you know, doing something. I mean, he's donating shit to the money tree to what? Taunt us, give us free stuff, but then it's sad. Like, oh my God, thank you so much for the free salamander. This is so cool. Oh my God, it's sad. Why is it sad? Does anybody know why it's sad? And he's gone. I can't ask his former owner, you know? Matt, how are you going to call me a nerd and then play this? Shut up. I know. Because I'm constantly trying to tell or talk to Matt about stuff with Neopets. And then he's like, what? Especially when I go into stuff about like insider trading and like fucking the black market, like the real life black market and like stuff and NFTs. He's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, listen and you'll know. I'll tell you everything. I have all of the information in my brain. I really, really do. I'm just like, oh my God, no, Thursday Adams, which I love your name. Still upset the Orion plot messed up for me, so I didn't get my prizes or trophy. No! And TNT has been no help. That makes me so sad. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you sent in a ticket, but maybe send in another one, or maybe like tweet them. I don't know. That sucks. That really sucks a lot. I'm so sorry. And yeah, Polaris Pokemon. Sorry, I'm kind of like catching up right now. It's confirmed for the 17th, and it's cutting it super close to the Altador Cup. In fact, I think the Altador Cup is supposed to be happening right now, but they pushed it back so that they would, so that it would coincide, because, oh my God, that's another thing is like, I have this sick feeling that they're going to turn my team gray. I just feel like that, you know, because everybody hates them anyway with the Altador Cup. And by the way, I feel like I should say this for the record. This is like so stupid. I should just let it die. But okay, so for those of you who don't know, the Altador Cup is kind of a contentious event. Why do I keep doing that? Like, I keep going here. I'm like, oh, a friend request. You already accepted it. Go do your dailies, bitch. Anyway, the Altador Cup is like full of drama. And 2 years ago specifically, as much as I hate to admit it, Meridel won, right? But they didn't. Like, only technically did they win. Not like canonically. And it was given instead to, which species of Petpet is pictured on the fairy Petpet's shop? Is pictured on it? What do you mean? Like with the girl? What are you talking about? Let me go look. Anyway, like they gave it, was that 2 or 3 years ago? It was like 2 or 3 years ago. Anyway, they gave it to Dargan, which I'm cool with that, by the way, of course. However, like I guess they didn't win. And it was actually Meridel, which honestly, you know, again, if you were to ask me, it's like, so what? Start paying up, Meridel. Maybe you guys need a couple setbacks. Maybe Dargan does need a couple fucking freebies from y'all, you know, but players actually put work into it. And they, you know, if you've ever played the Altador Cup, then you know, it's like you take on a second job for like a minute there. It's a fucking lot of work. I worked so fucking hard last year. And I was like, I am going to have so many points. I'm going to be able to get whatever I want. I didn't even fucking scratch the surface. I mean, I got a lot of points, but I wasn't able to get the big high ticket items, you know? And it's like, how much more could I have possibly done? It's so much work. And so when you put in that kind of work and you like want your team to win, that does suck. And that's like not fair. Even if Meridel started it and stole the orb. I mean, whatever. What are they talking about? Exactly. It's all of the above. Like, what do they mean by that? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's this thing over here. What are you guys talking about? Fairy Petpets. What is this little thing? What is that? Let's just look on Jelly Neo. Fuck it. Anyway, long story short, obviously people were really upset about that. And they're like, well, where the fuck did they come from? Why did Dargan win? Blah, 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 blah. And there's like, you know, this conspiracy theory that's probably not a conspiracy theory that they just had, okay, it's a Floud. Cool, thanks. I see I would have gotten it wrong anyway. Like, what are they talking about? What does this even mean? I know I'm all over the place. What's new? What species of Petpet is pictured on the fairy Petpet's shop? What does this even mean? What do you mean on? What? Anyway, whatever. Okay, Neopets, sure. Yeah, there's definitely a Floud on there. They probably picked Dargan because they're like more popular or something. I don't really know, to be honest. And hold on, let me get a drink. And so I am totally aware that that's wrong and that shouldn't have happened for sure. And in the AMA that I hosted, right? You guys were so nice to me. Everybody was so nice. But there were a few people who were like a little bit about something I said. And I understand, but it was like a joke. And it just didn't land, I guess. And I think I was talking about like, oh yeah, we don't have any lore, so we just have to make it up, like how we made up that Dargan cheated. And people were like, it's not that, it wasn't lore, it was like a real thing that happened, it's not lore, blah, 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 like how dare you joke about that? And again, I understand the feelings and stuff. Why am I just staring at the page? I understand the feelings for sure. What I meant by that, just for the record, it was literally a joke at my expense of like, because then I ended up being like, I personally, as like I might be biased, but I don't think they cheated, because I had already established that I'm like a brainless Dargan stan that will like stand by them for anything. And also what I meant by that is that we had to make up lore to say that the like Leighton Vickles and Tandrick Shea cheated and like their team cheated. They're not real. Like, but we made up the lore like, oh, they're cheaters, they cheated. They didn't cheat because they're not real. It was a problem with TNT. So that's kind of what I meant by that. But some people, I guess, saw that as like me saying that was the issue and not the fact that it was like rigged and fixed by the staff and stuff, allegedly. So like, you know, that's just my statement on the matter. Was that I'm an idiot and I just made a stupid joke that no one understood. But yeah, I was basically laughing at us for being like, oh, Dargan, those cheaters, because we just have to like fill in the blanks of like making up like lore and stuff, basically, is what I meant. Kind of like another thing that we do, which is I love, by the way, is that throughout the years with the Altador Cup, they have all these, you know, players and stuff. And some of the players change genders and stuff throughout the years. Like one year they play and they're like a girl, but then the next year they come back and they're like a boy. And so we were like, oh, this one's trans and this one's trans, blah, 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 which I love. But that's like, I don't think that that's actually a piece of lore. I think that they just forgot, you know, and they're like, oh yeah, that's a guy, right? But I love that. So that's kind of an example of what we do when we don't get any lore. I love it. But anyway, Penny T, no idea what we're doing, but I'm here for it. Whatever it is. Yes, kind of same, honestly. I'm just kind of slowly trying to do my dailies. Who am I going to send in? Probably Lorelai. I heard something about how if your pet has been attached like the longest, that it does better in the thing. And I got to keep these pets with their people. I always just switch them out. I don't always do that. I'm trying really hard to keep them attached, but you know, sometimes things happen and you just want to change your pet, you know? But, oh, you're going to pick Virtue Pet Space Station for Altador Cup, Iris. That's an interesting choice. I mean, I say that, but I'm wearing my Dr. Sloth shirt right here, even though I really hate Dr. Sloth. You can see he has like 3 stupid hairs. I hate him, but like, you know, it's like I don't know why I'm like sitting here wearing him on my t-shirt, but you are wearing his merchandise. Yes, I am for some reason. But yeah, I always pick Dargan because they're hot, and that's kind of it, honestly. And I just honestly don't see them cheating. Like that's the thing. It's hard to like imagine them cheating because they're good guys. I'm not seeing any more of this gray stuff. Is it gone? Has anybody seen it today? Oh, hell yeah, Polaris Pokemon. I'm Morocco and choosing violence this year. That's great. I do have a soft spot for Elon Hulis for some reason. Like I hate him, but I love him because I love like what he's all about. Let's get out of here. We don't need to be here anymore. I like love that he's so fleshed out as a little shit, you know? Oh, you got a Gray Scamander. Congratulations, Dustin. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so they are still giving them out. Hell yeah. All right, cool. Very cool. But yeah, I just have this sick feeling that because there's like these feelings about Dargan, it seems like if you either love DC, Dargan Citadel, and you're like me and you're like just a Dargan stan and that's your whole personality, or you like hate them, the team, because of what they did, because of this thing. And I just feel like, oh, it makes me sick to think about. Actually, they might not do this because again, Dargan is like the most popular UU ball team. Thank you so much for the Scorchio bubbles, buddy. That's a great prize. I think, oh yeah, me too, Kendall Road. I really was so mad the other night. I like went on to the Discord and I was like, is anybody else singing this? And everybody's like, don't feed the troll. Like it's only going to make it worse, which I do know, but I was like sending him mean stuff. Not really, but kind of. I was mostly sending him funny stuff. I thought it was really funny. Like I sent him an order too. I think it was like, Tell Me Why. It was a book called Tell Me Why. Then a book called This Is Nuts. Then a book called, what was it? Less is More. Then I had one, it was like the job. This is a little mean. I sent him one, it was like the Job Seeker's Manual. Like get a job. And then I sent one, what else did I send? Oh, Being Stinky. And then I sent him I'm Not Angry, the book, but then I sent him like some angry little like hearts, candy hearts. I was just so funny, you know, for that. Like that was so funny. And I thought he was going to get a kick out of it, but he sent it all back. And that was like a slap in the face, honestly, for me. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like, is this what you live for? To just dump stuff in the money tree when people are trying to get shit? Like, what are you doing? And like, how do you even get that much stuff? Is that botting? Can botting do that too? Can botting procure a bunch of trash and then throw it in the money tree? When I know, Rihanna, when I catch V8 Beetle on the Altador Cup fields, all bets off. It's on. You're getting flying arm barred, you know, I will break your arm. I will. And the bone will probably come out, because that's a really bad way to have your arm broken, is like a jujitsu arm bar. They really teach you how to break people's arms in jujitsu, you guys. For it's not for free. I was just about to say for free. No, you have to pay for the lessons. What? For free? No, it's really not for free at all. But it's easy. Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but then they taught me how, and I'm like, it's over for all of you. I will break your arm without a moment's notice. I won't. I probably never will break somebody's arm. I don't even think I could. I think about that a lot. Do you ever think about if you're in like a terrible situation and you have no choice but to like fight back? I don't know if I'd be able to. I mean, maybe when you're trying to fight for your life, but do you ever just think about like hurting someone and you're like, I could never, because it's yucky. Like, even if somebody was trying to get me and like I got the knife, then I'd be like, oh, this ain't, no. Cause it's yucky, you know? I don't want that. It's, and it's like, oh, did you just get stabbed? But like, you stabbed him, you know, cause you're trying to save yourself from a bad guy. But I think you're probably, you jump into action mentally when you're like fighting for your life. Like, if it's me or you, it's going to be you. And I always say this too. So I'm over here like, I don't think I could do it. But on the other hand, I'm always like, oh, if somebody fucks with me, I will literally just put my finger in your eye. I mean, immediately the whole entire attack would end, right? If you just put your finger in like as much as you can, because it's so sensitive. Like, you can, you know, you can just right in the eye. Go for the eyes, you guys. Just keep that in mind. Go straight for the eyes and just like to pull them out. If you can. I think it's probably easier than it looks. I've never seen it done. Stop talking about pulling people's eyeballs out on your Neopets stream, Amanda. Good God, get a grip. Hi, Midnight. Hi, Audrey. Hi, friends. Oh, Dustin, that's such a good idea. I don't even want to attach it. I'm just collecting all the plot tie-in items. I should be doing that as well. But when I got the branches, I did hawk them because I was afraid that they were going to become more common. So I was trying to, you know, like, what, scam people? No, I was just trying to sell it to someone who had the money and wanted it right away. That's all. I'm just a little guy. Please. I was poor. And then, oh my God, you guys, I got a random event 2 days ago and it was a 15 million Neopoint stamp. I know, right? That never fucking happens to me. I did it. Yes. It was so cool. Somebody just like came by and handed me a stamp. And I'd never seen him in my life, this guy. And he was just like, here's a stamp. And then I typed it into the shop wizard and nothing came up. And I was like, uh-oh. And so I went and looked and it was actually, you know what? I'm such a good person. Actually, it was called it was Gordo's. Is it Gordo's? Yeah. Yep. Stamp Daddy. It was. And he gave me something really nice. It was the Lucky Coin stamp for the Lost Desert. And I looked up like how much it was going for on the TP and people are selling it for like 20 million. So I, being a benevolent, wonderful person, priced it at 15 million for a collector. I was going to be like really choosy. I wanted it to go to like a collector and it worked out so perfectly. I'm so glad that I like took that 5 million hit. Because I just don't want to like feed into this culture of like, you know, inflation, obviously. But I'm like, you know, 15 million, that's still a lot. That's still a fucking lot. Like, I'll be fine. You'll be fine. Well, I'll be fine, you know? And then the people who are selling them for like 20 million won't get money. But the person who I ended up selling it to, it was the last one they needed for that page. You know? And then after I sold it to them, I like went over and like watched them put it in and stuff. And it was just a nice time, you know, like I just refreshed it and then they put it in and they got their page done. And it was just such a wonderful thing. And I just felt like that went really well for both of us. You know, it worked out. So yeah, I don't need money anymore. And next time I get something from you know, the like next time I get something gray from the money tree, let's actually do some of this stuff. I'm not going to sell it. I'll keep it. I'll put it in my gallery probably. What was I going to do? Oh, I got to buy stuff. But yeah, oh, that's so awesome, Nad, that you got something from the spring gift basket for 40 million. I tried that. I did try that. I went on this huge kick of buying spring gift baskets because I just wanted to get the 40 million Neopoint thing, right? And I just keep seeing other people do it. You know, I have some friends who have such good luck, such good luck. And I was like, I will have good luck too if I buy spring baskets. No, I actually ended up having the worst luck. In fact, I bought probably, I want to say 10, but I'm not going to lie to you. It might be more like 15 spring baskets. This is, of course, after they were released in the prize pool here. They used to be worth way more, but now they're going for like 2 million, maybe a little bit more. Yeah. And I just thought, the next one, that's how gambling addictions are, isn't it? It was like, no, just one more. No, I'm feeling it this time. Just one more. I just need one more. I got so much chocolate. I don't have anymore because I sold it. But I had so much chocolate. I got so much chocolate. I'm like not doing anything right now. It's so hard. How do streamers, like, they probably shut the fuck up. That's probably how they are able to do things. I never shut the fuck up because silences scare me so much. So I just have to try to, how many pinchets does everybody have? I only had one, and I was thinking of attaching it to somebody, but I'm like, I know, cause I love them. They're so cute. But I just couldn't think of anybody I wanted it attached to, so I sold it. But you know what? And I really have this pet that I want so bad for Mosin. And the one that it is of course one that's like, I don't know. I feel like it's never going to get on the prize pool, but it probably will. It's the unidentified. Is that what it's called? Unidentified Petpet, the little spider guy, the like purple spider guy. He's so cute. Oh God. Wait. Oh my God. The pinchets are going for 50 Neopoints. What? Oh fuck. Really? Oh no. That's not good. Oh my God, you got death threats in your Neo mail for the Glime? What? The world's gone crazy. Holy shit. That's crazy. I've gotten actually, speaking of pets, this is my second fucking, the rain blug that I've gotten. Second one. Like, give me another pet, give me a Motix or something, or like, is it Mutix? It's Mutix, actually. Or like a Glime so that I can get death threats. Like, please, come on. But it's fine. I mean, he's cute. He's a gay little bug. Happy Pride, little guy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Gramps. Yep. Happy Pride, Rainblug. You get it. Where's my fucking depressed salamander is the question, actually. Come on, Mysterious Yearball. Do you think he's hot, the Mysterious Yearball? Or he or she? I don't know. I mean, we don't know yet. Or they. You think they're hot? They might be. You know, if Neopets is smart, then they're hot. Maybe we're going to have a new Blurbo soon. I don't know, though. I just don't know. Or maybe he's going to come out and he's like, oh, you know, and you're like, but knowing us, we're still going to love him. If he's a villain and he looks like this, then he'll still be hot to us, probably. Honestly, because if he's done crimes, if he's committed sins, then that's kind of all we need. Especially if he's like, but I'm sad. I'm just a sad little guy, you know. We'll love it. We will. And a Yerbal, huh? That's crazy of them to do a Yerbal. Yeah, tortured soul. We'll fix them. Exactly. Come here. Come on over here. Just come sit down. I'll make you some tea. You can talk to me about anything. I won't tell anybody. I keep like coming here to, yeah. Okay. So I already did that wheel of knowledge. Speaking of sad little guys, huh? I can make them worse. Peaceful Husky, please. Exactly, though. Exactly. Yeah. Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I forgot the trading post only goes up to 2 million. Yep. Set up an auction. Didn't think people would stall. And 200 plus Neo males. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. It's not amazing, actually. That's terrible that happened to you. But I hope that I hope you sold it for a lot. Look at this poor guy. He's like, this wheel sucks. I'm like, yeah, finally, you guys are admitting it. Do you guys ever get in those loops where you get another spin and then you get another fucking spin and then you get another fucking spin? And it's like, I don't want this anymore. Stop. Oh, thanks for the kale. Okay. Kind of mean as a vegan for you to do that. Throw kale at me. It's like, fine, I'll eat it. God, it's not nice. I love these little guys. These remind me of those little robots that they made for Disney for the Star Wars land. Have you seen them? Oh my God. If you haven't seen them yet, they're scaring me, by the way, Disney with their robots. I've been watching a lot of like Disney, like their new animatronics stuff lately. Stop. I'm begging you to stop. And guess what? They're making them indestructible. If you guys don't know about these new animatronics that they're doing over at Disney, it's spelling our doom. I swear to God. They are so scary. They are so scary. And they're making them indestructible. They're called like indestructible something. Don't make them indestructible. Are you fucking stupid? What if they turn on us and then y'all made them indestructible? So what? We can't destroy them because what? They're setting us up for like disaster. Please stop. And then, but they did make these cute little, I was going to say dinosaurs, but they're not. They're literally robots. And you know how I feel about robots. I always say I hate robots, but then I always go on and on about all the robots I love in every stream. But yeah, for the most part, really not a fan of robots in like just infiltrating society. But these little droids that they have walking around Star Wars land, they're so fucking cute. You have to look up a video. They're so fucking cute. They're so innocent. They like tilt their head. They look like these little, I know, right? Yeah. Ugh. Oh my God. Thank you, Toe Bob. Ow. Team Dargan Citadel cap. Thank you. I don't have this yet. Oh my God. Thank you. I'm putting it right in my gallery. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. But oh yes. Yeah. I've heard all about Buzzy, the missing animatronic. Yeah. I think they kind of figured out who has him or something, right? I don't know. Yeah, I think somebody got arrested for it or something, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think. But yeah, that's crazy that someone just stole the animatronic. Isn't that insane? You went inside Disney and stole something? Like, okay, cool. That's awesome, actually. But I think he got in big trouble. I think I watched like an interrogation or something where he got in huge trouble for that. Don't do that, you guys. But yeah, they're making some animatronics that scare the fuck out of me. They look real. They look like real people. Oh, hell no. Oh, okay. Wait, are you doing this? Bentley Gizmo, come on, see what I mean? Like when you act like this, Beetle, V8 Beetle, you like encourage others to do it's not funny. Why are they doing it? It's because they just have no friends, probably because they're so sad, because they're like living in their mom's basement or something. Not that that's bad, but if you act stupid and you do that, I lived in my parents' basement. They don't even have a basement. I lived with my parents for a long ass time. I was going to school and stuff. But if you're down there and you're donating junk to the money tree, then I get to make jokes about it. You know what I mean? It's a cry for attention. Exactly. TNT Trader Knox. Exactly. But yeah, I'm scared of the animatronics, especially because they're making them indestructible for some fucking reason. Like, what did you think? Somebody's going to try to destroy your animatronics and you just have to make them indestructible against what? Like a bomb? Like, what are they indestructible against? What do you mean? Why are you calling them that? It's not funny, Disney. Indestructible. Just in case they want to rise against us. And, of course we want them to win. So what was I just going to do? I got to groom and feed my pets. Oh, you know what? I have some armored negs actually to feed Mosin. So I'm going to get those out of storage because they give a defense point. So I have so much fucking trash in my safety deposit box. Like, why am I hanging on to some of this shit? Like these baiting bottled fairies. Why? What am I hanging on? I'm like holding these women captive. Like, what am I holding on to them for? Just in case. Like, in case of what though? In case of what? You can buy them for like nothing. Armored neg. Nope, that's not how you do it, Amanda. You got to put a space in between words. Yeah, let's take them. Let's just take one out for now. I just don't want them to get stolen, I mix mine in the pot. Please. Oh, that's such a good idea, Axolotine. Considering making my gallery into all junk from the money tree. I wish that they would at least put a cap on it. Like, I wish that they would just put like a cap on how much you can donate. You know, why not? Like, why would I know that you're trying to be so sweet and kind sometimes, but why would anyone like need to donate like thousands upon thousands, some of these trolls, just thousands of things, donating them. And it's an act of war. It is. It's an act of bullying. It really truly is. So it's like, why do they get to bully us, you know, through the money tree? It's like, and it's like, that's the donation place for needy people. How dare you? How dare you? Hi, Amber. I'm so glad you could make it. I'm just, you know, doing my Neopets bullshit, on my Neopets bullshit. You know how it is. I know, just making it worse for the money tree. It's so sad. Oh, nah, that's amazing. That's a good feeling. Sometimes when I accidentally donate something like valuable that I was really not trying to donate, I'm like, it's nice, Amanda. You made somebody's day. It was a good deed. It's fine. It's like the worst things could happen than accidentally donating like something. But it does suck when it's like something that you fucking saved up for and you really needed. You know what I mean? But yeah, every once in a while you just accidentally donate like a Nerc Mid or like a Code Stone or something. It's fine. Oh yeah, the Scarabug money tree flood, Sarah. I know, like every other week I feel like it's terrible. And Legend of Lizzie, you said something about the animatronics that they're making for the new like Splash Mountain ride with Tiana. Y'all, are you kidding me? Like I just can't believe it. Like these robots, they just look like they just are moving. I mean, those ones at least look cartoony because they are a cartoon, which is crazy that they can, it's just insane what they're able to do now. Honestly, it's crazy. Like, stop progressing. It's getting out of hand. Don't you think? Do you think it's getting a little out of hand? Have you guys seen the Spider-Man one? And it like jumps, and I'm glad it keeps people safe or whatever. I mean, some stunt guy probably would like to have a job too, but at the same time, this like Spider-Man one, he's like jumping around and stuff. It looks like a human being. And then the ones in the Star Wars ride looks like a human, like a Kylo Ren one. And there's this like alien in the beginning that's walking around looking like a literal person in a costume. It scares me. It's scary. It's getting out of hand a little, isn't it? Oh my gosh. It's so scary. Oh, I remember that, Mrs. Grandpa, the E.T. ride. I was like, when I only went one time to like Disney and Universal when I was really young, and I do remember them saying your name at the E.T. Ride. It was like, thank you, Amanda. And I was like, what? How did he know? Because you told him. You did tell him. You did. That ride fucks, though, to be on like the bike and you're like flying through. I'll never forget that. Yes, someone did say lifelike Kylo Ren robot, and it really is so lifelike. Dr. Superstition. Like, they make him even more lifelike since he's in the costume and shit. I mean, it looks like a guy. It looks just like there's just an actor in there. Okay, thank God we're not getting too clogged. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Okay, now we just need to groom. I'm getting there slowly but surely. It's so hard to talk and do. You would think after 31 years of not shutting the fuck up that I would be really good at multitasking. But exactly. Oh my gosh, such fear. But also I was 5 and I was like, do we need to save him? What if he doesn't like it here? Exactly. Oh my gosh, you go to his old planet and stuff. Or I guess his planet. Like you actually get to see his planet, right? Isn't that how it goes? And like there's all the aliens and they're like there. And he's like, thanks for helping me. It's so sweet. Like, yeah, get out of here. You crashed on the wrong planet, E.T. That was probably the first. Have I ever talked about how watching E.T. was the first the first like panic attack I ever had was when he was in the tent and he turns like white and stuff. That radicalized me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't handle it. My mom said like it took hours for me to calm down from that. And then she was like, you're never watching this movie again. But then I was like, I want to watch E.T. like again because I like it. So that's my movie. You need to put it back on. I will put myself through the turmoil of watching him. Oh, Money Tree's clear. Hell yeah. Okay. Yep. The reign of Bentley is over. Thank God. Look at this starry paintbrush. Okay. What are those worth now? Like 50 Neopets? But I mean, that's a cute little color though. I'm glad some of these paintbrushes are just cheap as hell. You know, some of the nice ones. Who's this motorcycle? Just get out of here. Oh my gosh, yes, Steph. Okay, so I've been like one of my favorite things is watching like videos about rides and roller coasters. That's the only thing that I'll go full Matt nerd ass, like watching like the like tech side of it and stuff. They have some amazing rides like at Universal and Disney over in like Hong Kong and Japan. And the Jurassic Park ride, I think is it in Japan or no? I think it's actually in. Where is it? I like had it on the. Is it in Korea? No, maybe it is Hong Kong or Japan. I don't know. It was one of those ones. It is insane. The fucking what is it? Not the Indoraptor. The Indominus Rex literally fucking chases you. Literally, they have it like rotating and it looks like it's chasing you. And it's like, they're not supposed to do that. You know, like if you're on that ride and you're like, oh, it's an animatronic. Like it looks real, but it's an animatronic. And then it just starts fucking chasing you and it really looks seamless. And it's like chasing you. It's crazy. Oh, it's so good though. It's so, so good. And then they have like, I think in their Pirates of the Caribbean ride, they have like this big, huge, because they use these screens, but it looks good and they use them with animatronics. And they have like all these boats and they're like fighting and stuff. The boats are fighting, yes. The boats are like this, fighting. They're like fighting with cannons. You know how you have a like pirate war on boats with cannons? It's insane over there. And then I think a lot, like it's kind of gone viral recently, but like the whole, like this one is in Japan, like the Elsa ride, the Frozen ride, whatever. And like all of the animatronics in there are insane. But then like when Anna's frozen and then it unfreezes and her cape and stuff, like have you seen that? The animatronics are insane. They're insane. Whose mind is doing this and how do we stop them? But at the same time, it's pretty cool. We live in like the fun part where it's all going to be fun, but I think it's going to go too far very quickly. Oh wait, I already did all this. You stupid bitch. You already did it. You're done for the day. God. It's crazy though. It's really, really crazy. Yeah. The Japanese rides are on another level. They really are with the animatronics. They have like a really good Rapunzel one too. It's so cool. It is so cool. Legend of Lizzie, same. I'm not a Disney adult, but I'm a proud Defunctland adult. No, same. That's the thing. It's like, I'm like not a Disney adult. I don't think. I mean, I like Disney movies and stuff somewhat. Like, not all of them, but I like them a lot. But then the Disney adults do annoy me. So I guess I'm not one of them, you know? It just depends. It just depends. I like Disney and rides and stuff, but I do it in a cool way, you know? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm definitely like a theme park videos adult for sure. What am I going to do? What am I doing? I'm going to see, like, this is what I do. I'm like, oh, the cute little robot guy. I'm going to put it in my safety deposit box. For what? For what? What are you going to do with it? Ever? Nothing for sure. And lately I've just been throwing stuff away because I don't want to clog up the money tree. At the end of the day, I just don't want to contribute to that. Like, see, I'm like, how much is this worth? Nothing, Amanda, but I just want to put it in there anyway. I just do, you know, whatever. Oh, another thing I was going to do is go like get NC mall stuff. Cause I got all this, NC from doing the AMA. Shout out to TNT, my besties. Really do love all the people that I work with over there at TNT. They're just wonderful. You know, the people that I talk to and stuff. They're so great. But yeah, they sent me some NC for helping, which is so sweet. What am I doing with this stuff? Oh, like put it in your thing. So I was gonna get some capsules. We can open some capsules. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Steph. Ow! Yeah. I grew up in Massachusetts, Storyland, Absolutely. Anytime. You worked at Storyland? What? Oh my God. I love Storyland. Me and my dad were just talking about like, when, Toe Bob, I love you. I love you. Yes, you did notice it, didn't you? Aw, and thanks for all the laughs. I noticed you were missing the Team Dargan Citadel cat from your gallery. I sure was. Thank you so much. You worked there for 5 years? Oh, let's talk about Storyland. You guys have to look it up. I wish I could show you pictures. I mean, I guess I could technically, but I'm always scared of like Googling stuff like on stream because I'm afraid you know what I mean? I said this last time. I'm afraid it's going to be like, Amanda's social security never is. I don't know why. But I love Storyland. It is a theme park in New Hampshire that is, I don't even know it's indescribable. It just defies words, to be honest. It's just beautiful. It's like really old and it's kind of like, just like a storybook land type thing. And yeah, we went there all the time. We went there all the time when I was growing up. That was like all we could really afford. And then one year, like my aunt, my rich aunt brought us to Disney. So that was like the one fluke in my life where I was like a wealthy child for a weekend. But we'd always go to Disneyland. Not Disneyland, never Disneyland. We would always go to Storyland. Not always, like maybe every other year. And Santa's Village. That's probably I think Storyland's my favorite. And then there was Six Gun City too. And I think that one's closed, but that was like a water park. And it was a cowboy themed water park. It was so good. It was so good. And yes, it's like those little kind of scuffed theme parks. Exactly. Axolotine. Exactly. You worked at Santa's Village. Ow! Oh my God. I love it. Yeah. Where do we even start with these theme parks? Storyland, yeah, it's like a storybook land, but it's very charming. That's what I'll say. Like all of the stuff they have is just kind of, it was made a long time ago. Holds up still. Oh my God, the reindeer ring. Is that the one that they make you and it's like a little like nail or something? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because somebody made me a ring and I wore it for like years. Wore it to school. Yes, I had mine for so long and I was like, yeah. Some guy gave it to me. Yeah, some like 55-year-old dude at Storyland. It was the blacksmith. Like, I was like, it's just my cool ring, It's like the only ring I had, I guess. But yeah, they have real reindeer there. And it's Santa's Village is cute because it's like only open during the summer. We have all of these people who worked at Santa's Village. This is insane. You guys have to understand these theme parks are like this big. They're so tiny. They're like so out of nowhere. Oh my God. Do you guys remember Clark's Trading Post too? I don't even want to talk about the bears. It was so sad. They had like bears doing tricks. But what I do want to talk about is you would get on a train and then this guy on a motorcycle would chase you. Do you guys remember that? It was like a caveman on a motorcycle and he would fucking chase you on a motorcycle in the train and you'd have to go. And the train took you, if I remember correctly, the train would take you, the wolf man, but he didn't look like a wolf man. He looked like a caveman. He didn't even look like a wolf, but he was good at his job. He was on a motorcycle doing jumps and shit, chasing the train. So you're not safe at all. It's not a fun train ride. And then you get to this place and it was on a fault and things would roll up the hill. And it just felt dark. It all felt so dark. As a child, I was like, did we go through a dimension or something? Like, what the fuck was that? I just got chased by like a caveman on a fucking motorcycle. And now here we are in this crazy house where things are rolling uphill. What did I do to deserve this? This is insane. What else should I do? Oh, I haven't done this yet. Insane. That guy put his whole ass into that, by the way, the thing on the motorcycle. He is burned into my brain, the wolf man. I can't believe that there's so many people in the chat who know what I'm talking about because I just never have met people that do. And like I've showed Matt like videos and stuff on YouTube because he doesn't like quite grasp the level of like just random and crazy these theme parks are until you see nice. Okay, nice. Not that nice, but nice enough. I'm going to do my wishes. I'd love to think that the Wolfman is a gay icon. He has to be. He has to be. He just has to be. Just the energy that he was. And it's like, why are you chasing us? I don't know you. What did we do to deserve this? Is he mad, or is he trying to catch up with us because he wants to join us? Why? Yes, he chased it. Yeah, it's crazy. And then I remember Six Gun City. I've told this story before, I think. Because when I was a kid, I've always been this way. And I just remember they used to have these awesome actors, insane, crazy, great actors. Why do I do random numbers? I don't know. And they used to do shootouts and stuff during the day. Like they would just randomly, how when you're at the Ren Fest and they just start randomly having something happen in the town square or whatever, they did that too. And so like you would just be walking around and then a horse would come and there was a cowboy riding it. And it's like, hey, it's Black Bandana Bill. I just made that up. He just like stole stuff off a train. He just robbed a train. We have to stop him. And all the kids would like run and try to help and stuff. But then you get the guy and he was always dressed all in black and he always like looked so much cooler than the good guy. He had like a black cowboy hat, black horse, black everything. And I'm like, hey, what's up? You want to just steal me also? And he was just the bad guy. And he's like, you're never going to get me. But then, they'd get him, the sheriff or whatever would get him and they bring him to the jail. And then you could go to the jail and like heckle him. We love Black Bandana Bill. My husband, for real. His boyfriend drives the train. That's why he's chasing it. It's so funny. But yeah, they would just have this whole thing, and then you could go to the jail and be like, or if you're me, you could be like, hey, I thought you did really good in the train robbery. We should let him out. And I'm like, I would be like, I'm trying to help you. Hold on. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just, I miss stuff like that. Bring that stuff back. I mean, I know that Storyland still exists, thank God, but oh man, it's so fun. But yeah, me and my dad were just talking about how we need to bring Jade to Storyland. It's crazy. How do I even put Storyland into words? They just, yeah, like all the stuff's pretty old. Like they have this, it's like the Cinderella's pumpkin carriage, but the carriage is a car and then the horses are a car, right? And they have like wheels and it comes driving and the horses in the carriage, you can just see the wheels. It's just perfect. It's beautiful, in fact. And what was I going to do? I think I'm going to do the Battle Dome. It's beautiful. It is. I know. Motion's close up every time I refresh. It is really like backwoods Disney. It's like knockoff Disney. It's like nailed it Disney. Like they have this big castle in the middle, just like Cinderella's castle, but the castle is so funny. It's just like clashing colors. It's all over the place. It looks like it's made of cardboard. It's so cute. They have, they just have everything. It's just great. They have like this weird, and then it's just stuff that like is crazy, like I mean these are my childhood memories, so I could be wrong, but I feel like there's this part where you go into the carriage I was just telling you about, the horse car thing, the horse pumpkin car. You go in that and then you go on a boat or something, and the boat, I just remember the boat brings you, there's like a pirate battle or something. And you're going through and there's these islands that they set up these like big characters on. And at one point, I'll just never forget this. It's so funny. I wish I could transfer you my memories because it's way funnier in my head. So my brother, Tim, he's 2 years younger than me. Of course, his name is Tim because everybody's name is Tim in my life. Just one of the many Tims. He was scared of fucking everything. I mean, he was in hell going to these places. He hated roller coasters. He hated anything characters, any character in a costume, even if it was a person. Like Mother Goose would come out, an old lady in a dress, and Tim would freak the fuck out because he just didn't want to be perceived by any of these people. He didn't want them to wave. If they waved, it's over. Like, oh, fuck, they saw me. We used to not be able to go to the mall if it was Christmas time because he couldn't even stand the sight of like something implying that Santa was there. Like if he saw like the bells were getting a little closer to the area, he would be like, ah. He hated it. And he still to this day is like that, honestly, a little, especially about rides and stuff. Just hell. And so we're on this boat ride and you go to like these islands. The people who literally work there know better than I do. There's these like islands, right? And they're set up and like you're trying to like help Cinderella or something. This is what I remember. It could be wrong. But for some reason, the prince, all that to say, like the prince was on an island, stranded. And it's just like this guy, this mannequin guy, and he's standing there, you know, and it looks like shit. And it's like this guy. And he's standing there. He's all dressed up. He has like a crown on, but it's like a shitty mannequin from the 60s. You know what I'm like? Can you see that in your head? And you're like in this little lake. Am I making this up? You're like in this little lake and you're like on a pirate ship and there's like just the prince. But it's like this shitty dude. And he's just standing there and they're like, look, there's the prince. And my brother freaked the fuck out. He was like, ah. We're like, it's not real. And like, what do you think? He's going to jump in the water and swim over to us and be like, hi, I'm the prince. That's like his worst fear. But it was just this like guy standing there. Listen, we were on a budget. It was beautiful. I hope that they never change. I hope that he's still there to this day, standing there. And he had like a horse next to him, right? It was like him and his horse stranded on the island. Like, how did you guys get out here? Are you silly prince? What were you guys thinking? Like, what did you swim out there? Okay. It's just so funny. All of it. It's so cute. I love it. There's like this big Humpty Dumpty guy in a costume too. Just imagine, if you will, the scariest, worst, silliest, funniest, bad Humpty Dumpty costume you could imagine. And that's him. And he's just walks around and he's a big egg. My brother, again, it was in hell. Just pure hell. I can't wait to bring Jade. She's going to be like, the fuck's going on? Like, what is this? This is what we do. And then Storyland was great because you pull up, it's fucking July. Oh my God. All the actors for the Cinderella and stuff, they were hired from theater schools, and the drama those people would go through. They could have a reality show. Oh, I fucking bet. Oh, that's always, I think about that sometimes, about how like crazy it must be to be one of those character actors for a theme park, but you're like working with, like, those are your coworkers out there and you just got to act like you're cool, or you just, in some cases you have to act like you're like a couple if you're playing, you know, like Flynn Rider and fucking Rapunzel or some shit. But like, what if you hate each other, or what if you are dating, you know, and like just all the drama they must get into, you know, because theater kids are the most dramatic. For real. No, for real. Oh, for real. Yep. Just as a theater kid. Oh, yeah. You'd be surprised how bad it can get. Oh, God. And they all had to live in this stuffy motel together down the street. Holy shit. That's asking for it. That is asking for it. Oh, my God. Hi, Nate. You're so sweet. Hi, cute friend Nate. It's crazy to imagine these people living together. And then they have to be these character actors. That's crazy. Part of me is like, why didn't I do that? But like, thank God I didn't do that, probably. Insane. I heard a rumor that Gaston and Aladdin were caught making out at Disneyland. I hope it's true. I love in costume. Wild for that. Hope it's true. That would be great. But yeah, we have the best theme parks up there in New Hampshire. Just, it's like the most random place, and they're just weird as hell, but so fun. Yeah, like it's July. You pull up to Santa's Village. Santa's there, Mrs. Claus, all the elves, reindeer, real reindeer. You know, the whole 9 yards. All the rides are all themed. There was like this one, and you have to shoot. Is it shooting the humbugs? You remember? It's like a dark ride, and you're going in, and don't you have to shoot them? And they're like the humbugs, and it's like from Scrooge. What is that? A Christmas Carol. And it's like they're like real bugs, not just a figure of speech that Scrooge says. And you have to shoot them and stuff. Yes, the humbugs, exactly. This made a lasting impression on me. And then like there's a like Rudy Rockin' Rudy roller coaster, is that what it's called? And then there was like a flume ride, and I think it was scary because I have never liked the log flume rides. There's something about them. It just, the vibes are off. I love rides. I love a big drop. I'll go on any ride. I will go on any fucking ride, even if it's insane. That's like the one thing I have left to be a badass about, kind of, you know, is like, I'll go on it. I'll go on it. I'll fucking go on it. Hell yeah, I'll go on it. Yeah, I'll go on anything. Except for a log flume, or like one of those big ones that's like, and then the water and shit. Maybe they're more fun now, but I just don't think that they're that fun. Maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. It's been a long time since I've been on them. I think I decided I didn't like them when I was a kid, and I just haven't been on one since. The log ride at Knott's Berry Farm is cursed. For some reason, I feel like I've heard of Knott's Berry Farm in my all my videos that I watch about rides and shit. And I feel like I can believe that it's cursed. Yeah. Wooden roller coasters too. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I'm not trying to, because some people are like, oh, wooden roller coasters are better because of the da-da-da-da. And it's like, oh, they have a better, what? No, they don't. They fucking hurt, right? Am I the only one? Am I the only one who's ready to admit that wooden roller coasters suck? Some people, I mean, like the roller coaster people, the roller coaster community seems to really love them. But I seem to really hate them because they actually are so fucking terrible, right? There's, where, like, I can't even feel the ride. I can't even enjoy the ride because I'm too busy being like, it's awful. It's terrible. And then like at any point, you know, they could, I mean, I guess they're really sturdy. They last a long time because of the fucking I don't know, the engineering or something. I don't care. I just think it's uncomfortable. That's what I think, you know, that's just what I think. It's just my opinion. But yeah, it's funny because I will like say, oh, I love rides. I love going on them. But then I'll go so long without going on them. And then I will get to the theme park and be like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's go on it. The biggest one, the worst one, the one that everybody's scared of. And I'll do that like fucking first without getting myself used to it again. And I'll just be like, that was fun. I liked it. And I didn't. You really got to work your way up to roller coasters in order to enjoy them. Like my advice is always to just start small, start like reacclimating yourself. If it's Matt, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Just start small, just work your way up to the big ones. Cause yeah, the last time that me and Matt went to Six Flags, I was like, you know, it's been a while. Let's just rip the fucking Band-Aid off and go on Goliath, which is like the big one at our Six Flags. Really, really big one. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. I'm such a badass. I wasn't scared at all. Just like waiting in line. Matt's like, hell yeah, let's do it. And we went on that one first after it had been like years since we had gone on roller coasters. So our bodies were like, what are you doing to us? Like we're being in a horrific accident. Like it was just not registering in our brains that it was fun. And it was really not fun the first time we rode it again because it was just too much too soon. You know, for some reason I thought in my brain that it was going to be like, you know, it's going to just acclimate you right away. You just get on the big one right away. And then you're like, yeah, I can ride anything now. Doesn't work like that, as it turns out. You really just shouldn't do that. So now, like, whenever I go to a theme park, you just start small. Just start by riding something smaller, like one of the smaller roller coasters that's still, you know, you don't have to ride the fucking baby roller coaster or whatever. Or you can, you know. But you can ride, like, a smaller roller coaster just to, like, remember what it's like to be on a ride. I've talked about this before, too, but I think it's so funny that we made rides. Like, that's, you know, like, I just imagine, like, when they first did it, like, you know, who was the first person that was just like, what if we made like a crazy ride, but you like sit in a cart or something and you just like go down a big hill, and they're like, why? And it's like, cause I don't know, it'd be fun or something. And like, maybe it does a flip or like it goes up and down. Like, what if we made like just a crazy ride, like a crazy experience, but you're like in a car with wheels, you know, but it's like fine. Cause you're supposed to be going crazy and doing flips and stuff, you know? We love to go wee. We really love to go wee. Exactly. It's so funny that like rides are a thing, honestly. But I love a good big ride. I used to hate them, but then my friend made me ride everything at Six Flags, but she did it in a way that was like from smallest to largest when I was in like middle school. And I was so scared, but she did it. She broke me out of out of being scared of it. And now I love them. But yeah, I hate that feeling, the little feeling when you're going down a thing. I hate that. And that's the thing. If you do it slowly, if you work your way up, when you get there, that feeling actually goes away. And by the time you're at the bigger roller coasters, you're not going to get it. At least I don't. But then if you fucking ride the big one right away, I'm trying to refresh to get some gray shit, by the way. If you fucking go for the big one right away, you're going to get that feeling really bad. And that's kind of it. It's just going to be really, really, like really bad. Really, really, really bad. Oh my God. People who go eat and like, no, eating, I think I'm fine when I like eating at theme parks, but people who like drink alcohol and then go on a fucking roller coaster, are you insane? Are you fucking insane? Are you insane? Like, see, I can't even imagine that. I'm just trying to imagine going on a roller coaster, like even just not even drunk, but just having like a sip of beer even. But if you're drunk and you're on a roller coaster, like, do you die? Like I probably would die. I'd probably find a way to fall out of the fucking thing. I can't even imagine. What is this? Is that worth anything? Probably not. Of course not, Amanda. I've just never seen it before. I would not recommend. You've done it before. That's insane behavior, you know? But then knowing, like, once you get drunk, I bet if I was drunk, I'd be like, I can fucking do it. I go on anything, baby. Hell yeah, let's do it. You know, that's the thing. I would do it. So just don't sell alcohol at the amusement park. Or you can, it's fine actually. I just won't buy it. I can definitely resist. I act like I'm like, I can't resist. No, I can. I've just never had the feeling. I have too much to do at the amusement park. I don't need, you know, there's just no reason to, I don't need that, do I? No. I really love roller coasters though, a lot. I love all rides. I love any ride, any and all rides. I even, for the longest time, I had no problem doing fair rides, like rides that they set up in a fucking parking lot. I will admit that I'm no longer doing that. I think I've decided that I am no longer, Mad Codestone. I didn't get it. Of course I didn't. Are you like, see, that's the thing. It's like, I'll always just be like, oh, it's going to be another thing that's worth nothing. And it's like the one time that it's something good. You know what I mean? But yeah, I used to be totally cool. Matt will attest to it because he used to do it alongside with me. Like we would go to a fair and we would just get on the ride and we would be fine. I mean, and honestly, 99.9% of the time you are fine. But if you really look at those things, the ones that they set up in the parking lots and stuff that are set up in a day, you know what I mean? And like, you look at like the cinder blocks and shit and it's just a little scary. And now I think I get a little nervous now. I mean, I haven't had a situation where I could ride those things, but I don't think I have any reason to ride rides at a fair anymore. But I used to go on the craziest ones at the fair. I'd be like, hell yeah. If we die doing what we love, right? No, nobody should ever fall off of a fucking ride ever. That's like the worst thing that could ever happen. It's terrible. Yo, I see fair rides that are made with cardboard and a fucking prayer. Exactly. For real. Oh yeah, no, I have never been stuck on a roller coaster. D Combs. That sounds awful. I've watched some videos before about it. Like the people get stuck upside down and shit. Are you fucking kidding me? I would be like, get me the fuck out of here. Like just simply get a fucking ladder and get me out. I don't care. Oh, I don't even know what you do at that point. Like you're upside down stuck and shit. Please help. That's so scary. It's scary. It's really scary. It's awful. But yeah, we are talking about roller coasters and rides and shit. Yep. I do love them, but just really don't want to get stuck on one. As if I say that as if like some people are like, oh, I've always wanted to get stuck on a fucking ride. No. Where's my gray salamander? Come on, my little sad guy. I can make him happy. Where's everybody getting these Scarl flags? Do you know what I'm talking about? Are they like in the prize pool or something for something? These fucking Scarl flags, people, that's what they're all in the money tree because nobody fucking wants them. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see them. And every time I do ride a ride and it's been a while, you know how like when you first get on the thing and like you're all strapped in, but then like it starts moving and like it like kind of gives a little bit, like it gives you a little bit of room. Immediately in my head, I'm thinking, oh my God, it's broken. It's fucking broken. I'm going to fall the fuck out of this thing. Like if it moves even a little bit, I'm like, bye everybody. Please tell my parents I love them. Bye, I'm fucked. I'm screwed. I always tell the person next to me, I'm like, I think I'm going to fall out. They're like, you're not going to fucking fall out. I'm like, it moved. I'm like, does yours move? You always ask, I'm like, is yours doing this? And there was one time where I asked Matt, like, does yours do this? Mine like moved a little bit. If Matt's still watching, he knows. And I was like, does yours do this? And he was like, no. And I was like, cool. That's good. Great news. Good, great news. That's awesome. Cool. Very cool. I'm going to die for sure in the worst way possible. I'm going to fall the fuck out of the roller coaster. Holy shit. Yeah, they gave it to me for a daily, the little stupid prize. I would simply perish if I was held upside down for more than 20 seconds. No, same. Because I always think about like how everybody's like, oh, the blood rushes to your head. And like for some reason that's just that's so gruesome to me. So I would just be thinking, my blood is in my head, please. I can't take it. Ugh, it's awful. Oh, it was a Scarl exclusive. Oof. Hey, Chillery, what's up? Oh my gosh, we still have to. Okay, so the other night on Chillery's stream, we were talking about maybe doing a like game of Among Us with all the Neopets YouTubers. Wouldn't that be so fun? So, Mrs. Grandpa, if you're still here, do you want to do that? Like, did I say Among Us? Yeah. Like, we were thinking about doing that, and I just think it would be really funny and fun. We should do it, right? Shouldn't we do that? Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be so fun? I know, Lambeth. It'd be so fun. Where's my gray salamander? I think we should do it. I love that you're so bad at it. Good. I haven't played it in years, so I'd probably be bad at it too, a little. Actually, I'm just saying that so that when I'm the imposter, that you guys will never see it coming, because I love being the imposter. I love it. I love it so much. I love betraying my friends. I know. Yes. And see, we got to invite Kevin. I bet Kevin is really good at it. He would be. I like gave myself away, but I actually hate being the imposter. It's really hard for me, you know. You know what? Chillery is so funny. The first time I ever played Among Us, I rolled at it. I was so good at it. And I thought I was going to suck at it too, but I was actually good at it. And it was like a huge confidence booster. I came out of it thinking like, I'm a prodigy. I think I'm actually really fucking good at video games, you guys. No, it was just like a fluke, honestly. I don't know. It's just something that comes together, you know. You just kind of do what you got to do when it's Among Us. You know what I mean? Like when you're the imposter, you're like, all right, I'm sorry. Some of you may die. All of you are going to die gruesomely. But I'm just doing my job at the end of the day. This isn't my fault. It's your fault for letting me sneak up on you like this through the vents. You know, you should have just been fucking more careful. You should have had eyes on the back of your head, I guess. You know, you should have just not done your tasks and just been looking out for me instead. You know, and I always pretend I'm doing my task. It's so dastardly. Like when you're standing there doing nothing and you're like, I'm doing my task. It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. Venting is scary to me. I've only vented a couple times because I'm so scared people are going to see me. And it just makes me feel embarrassed if I get caught. I've never been caught venting. But it's like my worst nightmare to imagine getting caught, because it's when you do catch somebody, you're like, oh my God, venting, saw him venting. And you're like, it's over, you know, and you're like, I saw you with my own fucking eyes. Or when somebody catches you murdering, I've never been caught. Knock on wood. I don't know if this is made of wood. I've never been caught doing anything because I just feel like parasol of unfortunate demise. What the fuck? Is that so? But getting caught... Yeah, venting feels like doing too much to me. Exactly, Vi. Like I can get by without venting, you know? And I've caught people venting before, and it's so shocking. It's fucking shocking. And it's shocking to catch them murdering too. And I just never want to get caught. Just like any good murderer, you just don't want to get caught when murdering. Oh my God, the town of Salem. Fuck yeah. We used to go me and my, the game. I'm like, yeah, as somebody who grew up in New England, I used to go with my parents and with my class when we would read The Crucible, we would go there and be like, yep, here's where it all happened, just everybody was so fucked up here that they actually let it really get that fucking out of hand. Yeah. So stupid back then. Really? Like, you guys really let it get that far? It's crazy that they just were like, they took it so seriously. Insane that people lost their lives because of fucking that. It's just crazy. Anyway, it's so sad, but also it's crazy. And like, I used to go there for Halloween. I went there for Halloween a couple times, which was really crazy. But what's this game? What is it about? The town of Salem. Is it like the Crucible video game? Oh, it's just become so insane in recent years. I bet. It's always so busy now. Yeah. See, the thing with Salem is like, you used to be able to go during the week and it would be completely just totally open. Like, nobody was there. And it was kind of like, sometimes you'd go like on a field trip, or like we'd go with like my parents and stuff. If it wasn't a vacation week, sometimes we'd take a day off and go. And if you went like, during the week, it wasn't vacation week, like you didn't even feel like, you're like, is anything open? Like, are we supposed to be here? But yeah, it's just the off season, but I guess there's no off season anymore. Let's see here. Oh, you saw the gray bag of Neopets? Oh, I didn't. Oh, I thought you were talking about on the stream. I was like, I didn't even see it, but you're probably also doing it. So yeah, what's the Town of Salem game? What is it like about? Is it like an Among Us type thing? Fiora kite, huh? Well, okay. Fiora. She's like putting herself on kites and shit. She's like, they're gonna love this. They want me on a kite. She probably isn't responsible for it, Amanda. It's like an Among Us game? Really? Wow, crazy. What? Yeah, there's like roles. Oh, and you gotta kill the ops. Crazy. I gotta check that out. Where's my salamander? So much drama. Yeah, for real. That's the thing with Among Us too. It's like, how could you do this? But you're like supposed to. You gotta play the game, Don't hold me accountable for what I do in Among Us. I have to do what I have to do. I'm just doing my job. By killing you brutally. Hopefully nobody catches me. I love Among Us. It's been so long since I played though. Where's my salamander? What is that? Oh, okay, thank God I didn't get it. It's like, you don't need it, Amanda. You're just going to put it in your stupid safety deposit box and never touch it again. Never touch it again. Not ever. Not ever again will you touch it. Never. Because you just never know when something's going to pop off, right? Yes, you actually do know when things that are just... There's so many of them, we'll never get rid of them. Those are not going to pop off, Amanda, ever. Oh, yeah. I want to play Baldur's Gate so bad. Yeah, we just need to figure out my stupid fucking computer. I need to figure out if it can run on here. And it's been like I have so much other stuff. Like, I started working on Molokai. I started clearing it out. It's crazy right now. I feel like I'm being cruel to the villagers because I took everything. All the items are gone. So I'm just going to start like flattening it soon. And it's crazy. I just feel like the people are suffering because they don't have anywhere to sit. They're sitting on the ground. They just have no amenities. It's like, how long can we live like this? It's crazy. And then I have like a bunch of Neopets stuff to do. Get ready for the plot. Like, I gotta just, get ready for that. Have a couple sponsorships, but at the same time, like, I cannot take it anymore. I need to play Baldur's Gate. I need to know. I see things. I just need to know. I hear things. I see things. So yeah, as soon as I can either get it to run on my computer or like, I need to get a new computer. That's what I really need. You do need to know. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. And I need to. I just have a feeling it's gonna like fuck my whole life up. I'm just gonna like love with a love I've never had before. That's what I've heard. I just have heard that they're so lovable and there's so much drama. Where's my salamander? Just really, he needs his mother really bad. I can't wait for this fucking plot, you guys. Oh, awesome. Oh, good to know, Vi. It is a, Matt, are you still in the chat? Yours is a 2021. I feel like mine's like older than that, but I don't know. Is it? I think it's like, I think it's definitely older than 2020. It's probably 18 or 19, I think. Maybe even 17. How fucking old is it? I've had this thing for a long ass time. How fucking, no, it might be actually, no, this isn't, I don't know. I think it's like maybe I can check. You think I can check about this Mac? Oh, it's not, oh wait, here it is, yeah. Does it say it here? 2022, really? No, is that what year it is? I don't think that's right. Is it? Oh no, oh my gosh, remember I got my computer stolen. So it might be actually. Yeah, I got my computer fucking stolen out my car. And that was the older one. So this one might be, because we didn't get it new, but Matt got it like refurbished. So I think it's a 2022. Wow. Damn. Really? That's crazy. Are we sure? Is it a Air or Pro? I don't know anything about my computer. Isn't that crazy? I really just don't know anything. It's a MacBook Pro. Oh, it's a 2019 right here. Okay. That makes more sense. I was like, wait, I know I had this like before 2022. Yeah, it's a 2019. That makes a lot more sense. Yep, 2019, which shouldn't be too old, but you know how Apple is. They just love to sell you something for so much fucking money and then have it only last like 5 years tops, which is insane. Like, why do we even let them get away with this? It's crazy. Look at this smelly jelly. I love the art. These are like the artist day off items where there's some items that are just so funny. They got drawn like just so funny, and they keep them like that, and they don't even really like explain it. It's great. So every once in a while you just come across an item and it's like, what is that? Why is it drawn like that? What the fuck? Yeah, it's just so funny. It's on Steam though. If you buy it and it doesn't work, you can return it. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, I'll just try it then. I will just fucking try it. I think one of the biggest things is that what was I going to say? I don't even know. One of the biggest things, like apparently not. Oh, one of the biggest things is that some things just don't work on Mac at all. And I've had like bad experiences with that where it's like, oh, this doesn't even run on Mac fucking at all, like period. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because they just assume, like a lot of places just assume that you just have a Windows, you know? It's like, not all of us are that lucky. Some of us have a fucking Mac. First world problems for real. But I feel like, yeah, I'll go and try to like get the game on Steam or something. And then it'll be like, is this a Mac? Okay, well, let me know when you have your Windows booted up, because this doesn't work on Mac at all, like even a little. But I heard that, yeah, it does definitely, Baldur's Gate works on Mac, so that's good. I haven't seen anything gray. Come on, Mysterious Yerbal. Let's fucking go. There's another game too I wanted. Oh, well, I just can't stop. I'm like so sick of waiting for the 1.6 Stardew update to come on to the Switch. And it's like part of me wants to just, because then I could play Stardew Expanded and stuff too if I can play Stardew on my computer. So I was going to try that too. Oh my God, you got the Gray Scamander today. Oh, hey bestie, what's up? Yeah, you deserve it. Our little salamander guy, you especially deserve it. He's so cute. Like, give me my little sad salamander so bad. He needs his mother. I don't even know what I would do with him. I would maybe put him in my gallery. I don't know, because he doesn't even go with the theme, but I'm just assuming that Lord Cass is coming back. So I'm like, anything with the plot, right? I don't even know if the guy's coming. I'm so sold on this idea. It's not even funny. I'm like so sold on it. But we don't even know. It could just not, you know? But come on. I mean, at this point, they've teased it so much that they can't. That would be so cruel. you know, there at least needs to be some kind of some kind of information. Right, Bailey? I know that's like so many people have told me that I would love Stardew Expanded for like just all the characters. And oh my God, he's going to be perfect for the Gray Psy Bunny. Cordycepted. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. That's like such a cool name, by the way. I always think that. Gloomstar. Oh, I love that name too. Gloomstar. That's perfect for like a Gray Psy Bunny. So cute. Yeah, exactly. Closure at the very least. That's what I just need, some closure. It was just, he was ripped away from me. I just need some closure, you know. I just want to know what happened. But I hope he's in there surviving. I really do. I was talking about this on the boards with people because they have a new Neo board that's like the Void Within. And so, of course, they made a board and I've just been like acting like a freak on there. But I was talking with some people about like what he might look like. Like somebody, shout out to you, was saying like that you're hoping he's like in a mysterious mask and stuff and nobody knows who he is. If anybody shows up and their identity is concealed and he's like a big guy and I'm just gonna be like, that's him, that's my husband. Anybody. I mean, if there's a shadow and if he even just a little bit looks like he could be 7 feet tall and hunky, it's gonna be Lord Cass for sure. But if like he comes back and he's in a fucking mask, I'm gonna freak out because I just love a mysterious like post-apocalyptic baddie guy or gal, anybody actually, who's surviving the apocalypse, who can match my freak. Exactly. So fucking real. Exactly. Yeah. And I was telling, because the other night, y'all, I've been having so many fucking dreams about the plot. So many. And usually they're just kind of stupid. Like, it's just kind of like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't even really remember, but I know I dreamed about the plot. But the other night I had a dream about the plot, and specifically Lord Cass came back, of course, like he always does in all my dreams. And he was wearing an eye patch. I love a man in an eye patch. I love anybody in an eye patch. What is it about a fucking eye? What is it about your eye is so injured that you need an eye patch? That gets me. If you walk up to me and you have a fucking eye patch on, marry me, please. I love you. I've always loved you. I will always love you. Did something happen to your eye, big boy? Because I love you. Because I love you. Is that an eye patch? Well, I love you. Shut up. Just shut up, Amanda. Just stop. Just shut up. You don't have to do this. Nobody's making you do it. You don't have to. But you know what I mean? Like eye patch guys. I think it's because of Solid Snake, Big Boss, you know, the whole eye patch thing. But also, have you ever seen Escape from New York? Snake Plissken, hello? Come on. Like, I was way too young to watch that movie and it fucked me up forever. And now I'm like hitting on people with eye patches. I'm just kidding. I've never hit on anyone with an eye patch. I don't even think I've ever really met anybody with an eye patch before. And eye patches are genuinely because your eye is hurt. Like, why am I? It's like saying like, it's like, oh, it's like having a broken arm and a cast on your arm is like so hot. You know what I mean? Usually they're temporary too. Exactly. Like you don't just wear an eye patch forever if you lost your eye. But that's, I have the whole thing with Victor. He has an eye patch. And he's my vampire, my gay vampire Gellert, if you don't know, but I'm sure you do. I only talk about him all the time. And his whole thing is that, so his eye got hurt, you know, in the scuffle with Vicious, the initial scuffle where he got turned into a vampire. And I think it's like bad. It's like gone or something. Or it's like, I think it's not gone. It's like scarred, you know? And so it's all like cloudy and stuff. And it just looks really bad. It just does not look good. And he like can't see out of it anyway. And so he's really, really, really insecure about it. This is my Victor, you know, he's like so insecure, but he's got like this cool eye patch. But then, you know, there's like moments where him and Ryland, you know, and like, I'm not going to go into it. But then like his eye patch came off and he didn't even realize. And he's like, oh, you know, and he's like, oh my gosh, don't look, I'm a monster. But it's like, no, you're not. Oh my God. And Ryland, of course, is like, no, you're not. I'm so glad I get to see you. You know, I just need to shut the fuck up. But it's like this whole thing where he's like insecure, but he wears it all the time because he's insecure about his eye, which looks really cool, by the way, actually. And I remember my brother had to wear an eye patch because he had a lazy eye, and I called him a pirate, obviously. We were kids, you know, but he did have to wear an eye patch to school. I can't imagine that. He did have to wear an eye patch. But I think the eye patches are really fucking cool, basically, is what I'm saying. And I did have a dream that, like, Lord Cass had a scar on his face and an eye patch. And I was like, an eye patch? Just for me? And it's like, no, it's for his eyeball that's hurt. Actually, I would totally wear an eye patch, though, if I, like, got my eye hurt. I'd wear it. I do think that they're cool. I just think they're neat. You know? Needs to be canon now. I know, please give him an eye patch. Just do it. You won't. You know, if he does come back, though, he's probably got a whole new design. Like, what do you think he's going to look like? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe, hopefully. And that's just the thing that I keep thinking of. I've said it before. I didn't actually say it, though. I was saying, like, I hope that the first day of the plot, it just comes out with a fucking bang and has something. Like, I would love for it to be that feeling where it's like, oh, okay, so it's like that then. Like, they're pulling no fucking punches. Like, the plot has started. Like, the wait was worth it. The plot has started. We're just right out the gate throwing punches. We're like, nobody's safe. That type of feeling. Like, just everything, just all at once. This is because I am impatient, but also I... He comes back from the void with a huge dumpy for no reason. That he would do that. Yeah, he's been like, either he's gonna be, you know, because he's been out there surviving, so either he's gonna be like a lot, like he lost a lot of the muscle mass that he was known for, or he's been training in the void, and he comes back with a huge dumpy. Oh, I love the thought of that. I do. You need to have that to fight the 3, you know, or King Scarl. You do need that. But we'll see. We will see. You know, he might not come back at all. Or he might come back and he's like, I don't know. I have this theory that, like, you probably don't age when you're in the void, right? Not that it's okay. It's fine if he is 20 years older. But if he's in the void, like, you don't age in the void, right? Probably not. It's the void. Why would you age in the void? Why wouldn't you? But it seems like it's like this weird time thing. I just cannot find my salamander. Let's do something. Well, what else do I have to do, though? Honestly, I could play. Oh, no, it's Mackenzie is right. Stop making me think about buff Cass. I need air. For real. Salt and pepper Cass. Oh, I know. Oh, woo. No, for real. I'd see he already kind of had like the little gray and stuff. I just want to, and another thing in my headcanon of him being in the void and being like a survivor and stuff is that his hair is like super long now. He's got like all this long hair and stuff. And maybe he like, I just want to, and he doesn't braid it anymore because he just doesn't have time. But then before the battle, like, because I'm there, you know, obviously in the plot, and I just like braid it for him. I'll French braid it for you, Cass. It'll be out of your way. And a ponytail. I know. Give our man a dumpy and a ponytail, please. It's the least you can do after everything you took from him. I am going to pass away. I will pass away. I just will. There's nothing that they could do to this man to not make him gorgeous when he comes back. Nothing. What should I play? What should I do? Like, what? I have that boon, that black market goods boon, but I just don't think it works that well. I just don't. Oh, wow. I have to price this stuff. That's what I have to do. I always sell these for really cheap because I just want to move them. Yeah, that's not going to go for anything. What was I thinking? And I'm like trying to memorize the prices, but I never will. I don't need to sell that either. A mullet rat. Oh my gosh, it becomes, actually, you know what? A rat tail? See, that's the thing. Rat tails are actually very hot. Oh, I love a rat tail, actually, thinking about it. I love them. They used to give them shit back in my day, but I love a rat tail. Anakin, hello. Like, I just love him. Oh my God, if he has a rat tail, I'm going to freak the fuck out. Oh, and I love, yeah, just the braids in general. Just love them. I just love the front braid and like how the back of it is like all over the place. Love it. Love, love, love Lord Cass. Just love the man. If you haven't heard, it's your PSA. And you know, he might come back. He might not. What did I do? Did I mess something up? No. I think everybody's saying no because of the rat tail thing. Everybody's like, no, Amanda, stop. No. And I'm like, what did I do? Is my social security number showing? The whisper bark. That's what it was. Oh, yeah. Oh, that old thing. Yeah, I need no bark surgery. Don't I? Need my barker taken out. That's always what we say to my corgi. We'd never give him no bark surgery, but we're always like, you want no bark surgery? Like as a threat. But he would never. That's so cruel. Don't ever do no bark surgery. It's not called that either. But that's kind of part of the shtick, you know. Oh, Anakin is so. You're so right. It's my man. That's another one of my many men. My many broken, evil men. Yeah, good old Anakin. And Padme, both of them. What was I supposed to fucking do, but be turned by the Star Wars entire franchise? Actually, I was gonna say the prequels, but just the whole franchise actually turned me into a bisexual, and it's their fault. Yep, it'll turn your kids bi. It will. So make sure that they watch it. I just I love Star Wars. Actually, I really love it a lot. Yep, that's a fact about me. Is that I love Star Wars and that I want my fucking salamander. I'll go back and check in a minute, but I have to just price my little guys, you know. Putting chemicals in the movies to make the kids buy. Literally, I know. Yeah, that's what they did. That's all. That's the reason. Oh yeah, exactly. Polaris Pokemon. Oh my God, don't even get me started on declawing. And no, yeah, the barking thing. I've only met one dog in my life that had the bark surgery because they really don't do that a whole lot. Like any of the vets that I've worked for like 2 vets in my life, 2 different vet offices, and they both didn't do it. And I've never known anybody who got it done. Why am I doing this? You're on a mission, Amanda. Why do that? What's the price again? Okay, 5. And what's the one? What's the code stone? I can't believe how much code stones have gone up. It's insane. This used to be 17,000 and now it's just chilling at 45,000 Neopoints. That's like crazy. And I'm like the part of the problem, by the way, also. That's not it. What was it again? I fucking forgot it again. 5. Okay. Sorry. I'm talking about, what am I talking about? What was I even talking about? Was I going to say something? I think I was. I just forget. I forget what I was going to say. I was talking about Star Wars, right? And then I just forgot. I forgot it all. Oh, yeah, the Star Wars puppets and animatronics. What, in the fucking rides? Is that what you mean, in the rides? Because, yeah, they're insane, right? Oh, yeah, unethical vet surgeries. I knew there was like a whole topic. Yes. So, yeah, I only knew one dog that ever had it, that because I used to work at a doggy daycare like before I started working at the vets, and that was so sad. Is that the same price, really? Or did I even look up? Nope, I didn't even look it up. Sorry, this is what happens when I talk about fucking declawing your cats. But yeah, the no bark thing is so sad, and like they still bark, they just sound like they sound. I'll never forget this noise. That's what they sound like. It's so sad. It's like, are you happy? Are you fucking quite pleased with what you've done, you piece of shit? But the declawing thing, I mean, it made me so sick because we would do that at my job, and I was always, honestly, I'm full disclosure, I decided, because there was some vets that I would work with that refused to do it, and then there's some vets that did do it, and I'm like, why? Like, what's the reason that you choose to do it? You don't have to do it. Like, they're not making you do it, but you do it anyway. Why? You know, like, fucking why? Like, because there's just no good reason for it. Because, you know, some people will say, well, it'll help them to keep their home. No, they won't, actually. In fact, it's like a statistical fact that it causes behavioral issues, as it should. It's a horrendous trauma. And then it's like a huge part of being a cat. I refreshed and didn't even look. Amazing. It's a huge part of just being a cat, like cat life, to have claws. Like, you just have to have claws. And if you don't, you're gonna have severe like mental issues. I'm taking this out of my shop. I'm not even pricing it. Like, why did I look it up? This is what I need to look up. So yeah, it just causes behavioral issues. It causes like litter box issues. They like, you know, start having like, they act out and they like pee outside the litter box, they bite. And so a lot of the time declawed cats actually end up in the shelters. And like you at any given point, like I know so many people who have who have adopted a cat and it just was declawed because, you know, the old owners declawed it, spent all this fucking money to declaw the cat. And then only to like have these behavioral issues that they couldn't put up with. And then they give it away, or they give it to the shelter or whatever. And it's just so sad. But the actual, like, to be behind the scenes, I won't get into it because it's barbaric. It's barbaric. It was the only surgery. Like we would do blood transfusions, taking out like amputations, like crazy surgeries, right? This was the only surgery that every patient was like required to spend 2 days in the hospitalization. Most of the time, I mean, even if it was an amputation, animals do better at home, to like, cause they're less stressed out and stuff. So we would just send them home whenever we could, cause they just want to go back home. They don't know what's going on. They want to be with their family. So even like amputations and stuff, in some cases, we would send home after the first day. They would go home. But with the declaw, they would stay in the hospital for 2 fucking days. That's like so serious because it's basically the equivalent of cutting their fingers off at the knuckles. And it's horrendous. It's so sad to see them wake up and be like, because they're like shaking their paw and they're like, what the fuck happened? It's sad. Don't ever do it. Obviously, thankfully, like it's really falling out of favor and more vets are like refusing to do it, which is great. Marissa, great question. Do you think keeping cats indoors 24/7 is bad? If those of you if you know me, you know me. I actually think that letting them outside at all in any capacity is extremely bad and it's so terrible. And you should never, ever, under any circumstances, let your cat outside. I mean, obviously they get out sometimes. I'm proof of that. My cat was missing for 8 days. She's strictly indoor only. But yeah, there's just, I mean, working as a vet tech, you see all the stuff that befalls outdoor cats. You see them continue to come back in every few months, like with these horrible, like they get in fights or they, you know, break bones, they get parasites, they get hurt by people, they get hurt by, by other animals. It's awful. And then you just ask them, you're like, you know, you need to keep them inside for like a week while their surgery heals because they got hurt. And the people can't even do that. It's just really sad. And they're pets. Like they're not part of nature. They're literally domestic animals. They're our pets and they need us to care for them. And cats can live like a totally full life inside. But one of the biggest things, oh, you saw this, Commander? Oh my gosh, in mine or yours? Oh, I need this thing. Give me my Scamander. The biggest thing, I mean, of course, I like, you know, I care about the cats, obviously. Like my cats, like when my cat was outside for 8 days, it was the worst like week of my life. I just kept thinking of all the terrible things that could happen to her. And that's, you know, those terrible things happen a lot. Like I see cats, because there's a lot of either stray or outdoor cats all the time or around here. I see them all the time in the road and it's like traumatic every time you see them, but it's like, whose baby is that? You know, like, oh my God. And, there's just people who are cruel to cats, this and that. But as a person, I've worked in, you know, wildlife conservation for years and went to school for it and stuff. And honestly, I can tell you this straight up, like the facts are that outdoor cats are the worst invasive species in the world. There's just no competition. They're worse than Burmese pythons. They're worse than starlings. They're worse than cane toads, than rabbits, than boars. They're just, for the level of destruction that they've caused and the level of extinctions that they cause, because they're just these incredible hunters. They're so good at hunting and they do it for fun. They don't even eat. They don't even need to eat what they eat, what they hunt. They have completely decimated small mammals, birds, amphibians. They're actually right now the leading cause of amphibian extinctions in North America, which is crazy because amphibians are also dealing with chytrid fungus and just a huge, there's just so many other things like habitat destruction, climate change in general, just because they're so sensitive. They're so sensitive to like any changes in their environment. So to still beat out all of that as the leading cause of extinction for amphibians, insane. It's insane. And they wreak havoc everywhere they are, but there's no controls on them because I'm a cat lover. I would fucking die for my cats. I love my cats. I love all cats. I literally almost like risked my life the other day because I saw a kitten on the highway and I tried to like get him, and I think he like got off the highway and he's like fine, but I couldn't find him. But I was like gonna run in front of cars and shit. Don't do that. Don't ever do that, by the way. I like look back now and I'm like, that could have been so dangerous, Amanda. I love cats. Like I don't hate them at all, but there's no, like, as you know, a conservationist and biologist, like invasive species, yeah, they're our fault. But at the end of the day, like the animals and the environments that they affect matter too. And you do have to control them some way. You have to have eradication protocols for invasives, or else like everybody's going to suffer. Those species are going to suffer because they disrupt the ecosystem they're living in. But then all of these naturally occurring all the native wildlife is just decimated. And there's like, you know, there's like humane ways that biologists and like conservationists do take care of invasive species, but those things don't apply to cats because just people like them. And they don't want that, you know? So it's like, it's just this whole crazy thing where, you know, you can't do anything about them, but there's no laws about keeping them inside, even though they're pets that like, you know, we can't let our dogs just run around anywhere. My theory, honestly, is that people just don't want to clean the litter box because there's really no good reason to let them outside, if you ask me. I know that and you know what? I always say this too, like it's very much a cultural thing. And I don't blame people at all for just not knowing, because when I grew up, we didn't have cats growing up because my dad's really allergic and I'm actually extremely but I just, nevertheless, I persist. Like I live on like allergy medicine because I just love my kitties. I love cats. I've always wanted cats my whole life. I've always loved them. And as soon as I, you know, was able, I got my own cats, but I'm like highly allergic. And, what was I going to say? Yeah, no. Oh yeah. But I always wanted cats my whole life. But even then, like even as somebody who didn't have cats, you know, all the cats in my neighborhood were indoor, outdoor. All my friends had indoor, outdoor cats. It's like very much a cultural thing and people just don't know. And you don't I always say like when you know better, you do better. And I know a lot of people who like grew up with outdoor cats, but then they learned and now they have their own cats and they have them indoors. It's just best for the cat. It's best for the wildlife and the environment. It's best for everybody. It's best for other cats. Like the actual true ferals out there end up getting you know, in fights and stuff with the house cats. It's just better for everybody to keep them inside. But again, if you, thanks Liz for the super chat. On a Mac, can you press F5 to refresh? Yeah, I'm just scared that like it's gonna mess up like all the windows, but I can try it actually. I always forget. Matt teaches me all of the I think it's because it's confused about all the desktops because I have 2 desktops right now, so it's kind of confusing. But yeah, you can refresh with that. And I'm just looking for all the gray items in the if you're just getting here. There's like a ton of gray items that are being dropped in the money tree by this mysterious gerbil. It's like a part of the plot. So I'm just looking for those mainly. But yeah, there's like some really cool ones. Let's see here. Trying to, but yeah, I never want people to feel like shamed when I talk about the outdoor cat thing, because I know that there's a lot of people who just don't know, or you don't have control over that. Like you still live with your parents and your parents, you know, are old fashioned. And so they're like, no, cats have always gone outside. And so it's like a deeply ingrained cultural thing. But I think that in general, like we're trending towards doing better and stuff. So you just do the best you can with the info that you have, you know what I mean? It's so funny, Banana. Also, hi. I'm glad you're here. I was allergic too, but somehow getting my first cat cured me and I've never had another reaction. Yeah. So like with my cats, I will say, like, as much as I say, like, I'm always suffering, I'm really not. I have my days. I would say once a week, I end up getting like a pretty good allergy day, especially if I let them like just come out, because my cats, both of them are so like, they're the type of cats that love all over you. They'll like just rub your face. They'll get right up. Like Calvin will fall asleep on your face. If you're like laying on the couch, I have like pictures of him asleep on my face. I'm like, he's still here, Cal. I'm not like, you know, I'm a person too, Calvin. They're the type of cats that just get right up in your face. They like lick your nose. They just are all over you, and I don't want to deprive myself of that, so I'll let them be all over me. But then, you know, I might end up paying the consequences for that a little bit. But I do feel like, and I think this is a thing, that when you live with cats and like other animals that you might be allergic to, you do kind of gain this weird immunity to it. Whoopsie. But then on the other hand, when I'm around other cats that aren't mine and I'm not used to their dander, I will just, it's like almost worse. I'm like, oh. Like the other day, there was this, one of our neighbors had found kittens and they had like the garage open and they were like, oh, come see the kittens if you want one. And like, we weren't like wanting, I was like begging Matt. I was like, can we please have a kitten? Jade needs a kitten. I would never obviously get Jade like her own kitten because she's a kid. You shouldn't get pets as gifts unless they're really for you. You know what I mean? Like if you want to get your kid a pet, just make sure that you know that you are going to be taking care of it fully 100%, and don't get them and then just give them away when your child loses interest. Like if we got a cat for Jade, it would be just a part of our family forever. That's how we roll, obviously. But I was like, oh, Jade, like, wouldn't it be nice for her to grow up with a cat and like they're just grow up together? And Matt's like, I don't think we need another cat right now. Da, da, da. You're allergic to cats, Amanda, lest you forget. And I was like, can we just go see them? So we walked down and we just went to go see them because they kind of like left their garage open. And they're like, if you want to come see them, just come by. They're just going to stay in the garage, you know? And we went over and we went and saw the kittens, and I was like, my eye swelled completely shut. What am I looking for, by the way? Like, what I did everything already. I might play Destructo Match a little bit, even though I suck at it when I'm talking and I'm not focusing. It's fine. I just need a little change of scenery. But yeah, I just totally, my eyes completely swelled shut. And like, it's just crazy how I'm so allergic to cats, and I have to. I'm insane for that. But I've heard that a lot of people do that, actually, that they have cats and then they're suffering. I mean, how are you going to tell me? How's my body going to tell me I can't have a fucking cat or like a type of pet because it doesn't like the hair? No, I don't think so. You guys hear that? Shut the fuck up right now. Destructo Match, please. My cats, Ayana, hopefully I'm saying that right. Ina, is it Ina? It's probably Ina, I don't know. I'm sorry, I tried my best. Maybe one of those or all of those. What kind / color are your cats? My cats are white. Both of them are fucking pure white. Yep. Which is hilarious because I remember when I started to like tell myself like, I'm going to get a cat. I'm going to get cats. Oh God, is it going to be laggy? Oh, hell no. We're not doing this. Is it going to be laggy as fuck? Really? You're going to do this? Let's try it. Oh, no. Nope. Sorry, Destructo Match. We're not doing that. We're just going to go to the money tree and just keep talking. Oh, Yana. Is that how you say it? Yana. That's really nice. I love it. Oh, it's confusing. Well, it's really pretty. I love it. It's really, really pretty. It's not confusing, even though I just was confused by it. But thanks for letting me know how to say it. I really appreciate it. It's so pretty. Anyway, yeah, they're both white, which is crazy because all I ever wear is black. Like, that's like my main color. And I was always like, oh yeah, I'm going to totally get a cat, but like never. I would never get a white cat. That would be insane of me to do. And then I just got 2 white cats because I was working at the vet at the time. And I was just kind of like, oh, when I know, like, I'll just find my perfect cat, you know, because cats always would come through and we would work with some rescues and they would be like, they would take the cats in and we would take care of them, and then they would go to the rescue. And so I was like, I'm sure I'll find a cat that like I love here, and I can see them like in their like moments where, because a lot of the time the rescues would take them in after they found them and they needed help and stuff. So I'm like, I just know I'm going to find my cat that way. And then they, lo and behold, what's going on? Please load. They brought in just one little white kitten to begin with. And he was literally like on death's door. He was just so sick. His gums were like white. He was just had like, he was just outside, and I think he was like anemic because he had fleas and he had a upper respiratory infection. He was like not looking good at all. He was like laying there, and he has like a little half tail. It's so cute. His tail's like all crooked up at the top, and he has this little half tail, and he's like a long-haired little white kitten with blue eyes. And usually white cats, or like white animals with blue eyes, are going to be deaf. They might have vision problems. But Calvin, this is Calvin, this little guy who came in, ended up being our Calvin, and he is totally can hear and see. It's crazy. But anyway, he comes in, he's like laying there, and I'm like, yep, this is my cat, this is my kitten. He's like all dirty. And even the vet, because I was like, helping with him and stuff. And then after, we put him in like a critical like ICU cage, and he was all hooked up to all these like infusions and like fluids and stuff. And I was like, and I turned to the like rescue worker, and I was like, so I'm going to adopt this kitten, just letting you know. And they're like, oh, that's great. And then the vet pulled me aside and was like, I think it's really sweet that you love this kitten. I just want to let you know that there's really not a good chance that he's going to pull through. I would say don't get your hopes up. I know that's hard to hear, but I just don't want you to like, get hurt and get really excited and then he doesn't make it. Like, I really don't know if he's even going to make it through the night. He's really just so sick. And so I went and like talked to him, and I was like, if you pull through, like you have to pull through, because if you do, then you're going to get to come home with me. Like you get a home, like you don't ever have to go to the shelter. You're going to have the best life ever. So, you're going to want to live. Okay. So just fight hard for me, blah, blah, blah. That whole thing. We just had a little pep talk. Didn't even ask Matt, did not run it by him at all. And then I just told him, I was like, I promised a dying kitten that if he lives, he gets to live with us. So you just can't say no. And he was like, nope, I can't. And I also don't want to. And so we just had him, and he, of course, like obviously lived. He pulled through. He was such a trooper. And even the vet was like, I genuinely cannot believe that he lived. Like, she was like, wow, okay, you got your kitten. I really honestly did not think that was going to happen. And he was just such a strong little guy. Like, it only took him really one day of like the fluids and all that stuff to perk right up. Like, I remember the next day I came in, and he was like just up there, and he was screaming for food, and he was so cute. And I guess, yeah, he totally he heard me promise him a good life and was like, hell yeah, exactly. And then the rescue was like, okay, so we're still trying to catch his sister, because she's out there and she's hiding, and she's like just so evading us. So we've got a trap out. We're going to catch his sister. And the whole time I'm like, well, I've never had a cat. Like, I'm not going to get 2 cats. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get 1 for now. But like, good luck with the sister. Hope it works out. I hope that she has a great life. So they caught her. And then she was actually totally fine for the most part. She just, just a little bit like she probably needed some fluids and stuff, but she was fine. And she was Amy, of course. And so they were like, hey, you really don't have to, but like, would you mind fostering Amy for us for a little while? Like, the shelter's totally full. And I think at one point we were housing them together too, and they were just really like cuddling, and they were bonding. And Amy kept like keeping Calvin warm because he was sick and he had a hard time maintaining his temperature. So she would like curl up to him and keep him warm. So I was like, oh my God, of course. Yeah, we would love to foster her and find her a good home. That would be great. And so me and Matt were like totally going to foster her. You know how that goes. This is our first time ever fostering anybody. Anytime you ever foster a pet, like adopt it pretty much always, at least in my case. But yeah, we took her home, and I remember thinking like, I'm not going to fail as a foster. Like, I want her to have a great home, great life, but I'm good with just my one cat. I'm good with it for now. Maybe someday we'll get another one. But it was like, you know, of course we weren't going to ever give her up. Like, Calvin and her are so close, but also she's the best. Like, I love her. She's like her whole, like, me and Calvin have that special thing because he almost died and like he pulled through that whole thing. But then I just got my bitch, Amy. She's like my number one bitch. I love her so much. And she weaseled her fucking way right into our life. She really did. She like just was like, actually, I'm not going anywhere. And I own you people now fully. Like, she's the cat that, you know, bosses us around and owns us and shit. And redecorates everything. She'll like knock shit down if she doesn't like where it is. She needs fucking running water and stuff. Like, who the fuck does she think she is? She came from the streets and she thinks she has the right to do that. But I love her for it. I love her so much. I really do. She's just, that's from the Neg Festival. I see what you did there though. People trying to confuse me, trying to trick me. Oh my gosh. Is it Michelle? Hopefully one of those. I'm so bad. I'm sorry about just always pronouncing shit wrong. When are we getting the next Love and Deep Space video? I need to know what happens next. Yeah, same, because they haven't put out an update of the story for like months. Apparently it's coming in July. But like, I've reached the end of the story so far, like months ago. So that's crazy. It better be so good. I think it sounds like insane. Like, I've heard people talking about how, if you watch my video, I've heard people talking about Caleb's gonna be dateable. I'm like, you mean the same Caleb who fucking exploded? That Caleb? Like, what do you mean he's gonna be dateable? What? Like his urn or something? What? I don't know. I don't know what people are saying. Could be wrong. It could be just something I heard on the streets, but that's what I heard on the streets. It's word on the street. Don't know how that's supposed to fucking work, but I cannot wait to do another video though. It will definitely come whenever they do it. They updated it, not the urn. Literally, right? Yeah, we'll probably wrap up a kind of soon-ish. I want to see like one gray thing. We've really just been chilling, just chatting, nothing really crazy going on today here on Neopets. But it's going to change. That's going to change. That's all going to fucking change. I'm going to wish it was boring in a couple weeks, hopefully, especially with the first one, right? For day one, I put up 2 fingers. Day 1, baby, the 17th, something fucking terrible is going to happen. Am I right? Or something just crazy and shocking. I just want it to start with such a bang. I really think that would be the best bet. I just really do think that. Because again, some of these plots, they start out and it's just like, hey, this is my life. And like, you know, here's an average day in my life. And then it gets all crazy for them, which makes sense for a plot that kind of comes out of nowhere and you're really just not aware of these people or the situation. Like for plots that the situation stops happening or starts happening when the plot starts, that makes sense. But the situation's been happening. It's been happening for like a year now, actually. So I just think we deserve to have it be crazy and just like start out insane right away. Ooh, oh my gosh. Pet Appreciation Day is tomorrow. Yes. Oh my God, Blorbus, please. I need new colors for Blorbus. I know. Me too. I forgot to get a Blorbus, actually. Did they go way up? I meant to go. No. I just thought I was going to get a signed one for the weekly thing. How much are they? How much are they going for? You know? Like, what did I fuck up? Probably. 2 million. Oh, thank God. Okay. So I can still get one. Yeah. So look at this little guy, you guys. Look at that. Look at this. This motherfucker. Isn't that crazy? Like, that's my son. He's like, he looks like you picked up a rock and he was under there and he's like, you know what I mean? He's just really out from under a rock. Something that I found under a fucking rock. I love them. But yeah, do they have any colors for them? Do they have any colors at all? I actually want to go look. Do they have any colors? Because like him as any color would be so cute. Let's see if they have colors. They probably don't, do they? Oh, Petpet. Nope, Petpet, please. They probably don't, actually, you know what? They probably don't even have him here at all because he's so rare. They're always like, I don't have the rare ones. Probably not. Yeah, they do actually have it. Never mind. Did I say actually with an H? Oh my God, they just have the Tyranian and he's like a little guy from under a rock with hair. And I love him. Actually, he's so cute. Wait, I want one. Who would I give him to? Pickle? Pickle, do you want one of these? Let's buy one. Let's do that. Let's just do it. Oh my God, Banana, me too. I want to see all the old plot characters so bad. I know. I want to see them all so bad. Oh my God. I'm going to freak the fuck out. Can you imagine? Oh my God, I want to see them. Why can't I zoom out? Am I zoomed in? Yes. Zoom out. Why isn't it zooming out? Oh, there we go. Okay, I had to click. Let's just try to get a Blorbus really quick and paint it Tyranian and give it to Pickle. Like, why not do that? You know, with my vast fortune that I just got. Let's just blow it immediately. Just never know how many zeros. I don't want, just get it out right now. What else would you do? Yeah, I need to see my babies again. I am going to I don't know who I'm going to be more excited for to see. Like, because we get to see Hannah a little bit and Canric a little bit in like the Obelisk, you get to see Canric, and then the the quest thing, you get to see Hannah a little bit, but like I want to see them in action talking, you know what I mean? But there's some characters that we haven't seen at all since their thing. Like, you know, we've seen Jazzin, we've seen Nabil in different things. Oh, Tarla's in. Oh, did I get something from Tarla earlier? Or was it yesterday? Nope, it was not yesterday. I don't think. Go. What? Let's see what I get. Go get your Tarla stuff. A piece of treasure. What do you mean a piece of treasure, Tarla? I don't see anything there. What do you mean a piece of treasure? Tarla. Oh, cool. Okay, thank you. That was that. Where did I get this? Where the fuck did I get this? Where did this come from? Where did I get that? Yo, where the fuck did I get? No, dictionary down. Where did I get this? The fuck? Do you remember where we got this? Dark Grassberry. It's probably not worth anything, right? Oh, that's nothing to sneeze at. I guess I got it from, I don't know. I don't even know. But yeah, same. I was just going to start Banana. You get me. The loops. Am I right? Like, they do this to us. I want to see Tor and Roberta so fucking bad. It's just not, I mean, we do get to see Roberta, but I just want to still see her too. I just really can't wait to see Tor. I can't wait to see him. And also like Garen and Jacques and Iska and Kalis, especially Kalis, to be honest. I'm just going to put it in my shop. I don't care. Just really want to see them. We haven't seen them, I don't think, since shit went down, right? There's probably other things that you keep so many items in your inventory. Yeah, yes. And I'm also an infinite tab person and yes, absolutely all of it. Yeah. Yep. I know, Banana. I want Hannah and Canric to show up fucking hand in hand, say, yes, that was us getting married. And Garen, fuck you. Still to this day, you like robbed our wedding. How dare you? You show up on the day that we are to be married and you fucking don't come to us as a friend. You disrespect me on the day of our wedding. Like, how dare you? I just would love that. It's not going to happen, but I highly doubt that he needs to read that book, Amanda. Yeah, I do keep a lot of fucking shit in my inventory, don't I? Every once in a while, I get around to cleaning it, scraping it the hell out. But like, what am I supposed to do? Throw things away? You know, just in case. Like, I just have it all in case. A cup of stagnant water. You never know when you're going to need it, you know? I know. I need them back so bad, Garen and Jacques. And I know. And then Who else? Who else? Who else? I would love to see like the return of sloth people again. Scout and Sylara and the little, what's his name? Little guy. Gorax. Is that his name? Yeah. And oh yeah, we're gonna do a Blorbus. Amanda, stop getting distracted. No, you have too much shit. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I can't do it. I can't. Get rid of some shit. How about actually just get rid of it? See, that's the thing. I'm so scared to donate things because I just don't want to clog it up. Nobody needs this stuff. That's not worth anything, I don't think. Just shut up, Amanda. Anyway, I want to see, who else do I want to see? Not Sloth. He's going to be so crazy if he comes back. He's always so crazy. He's kind of funny though. Like he's insane for everything he does. Like at any given point, he's just there having somebody paint a portrait of him and shit. He's like standing there and they're painting him and they're like, "Sir, shit's going bad." And he's like, "Can't you see I'm getting my likeness painted right now?" It's great. Who else do we want to see so bad? I want to see Lord Cass. Jaren though, and like Leisha and stuff would be cool. It'd be cool to see Jaren be like, "Oh no, Lord Cass, uh-oh." But then it's like he learns about Lord Cass's real fucking situation and actually hears him out for once. I'm just getting rid of a bunch of this food. You know what? I should really donate it because sometimes I need to feed my pets and I don't want to buy anything. I'm donating it. It's okay to donate food to the money tree. God, they really normalized like being sad that you're donating food to the fucking money tree. Donate it all, Amanda. Just fucking donate it. But yeah, who else is a Neopets character that I'm not thinking of? Darkest Fairy, for real, am I right? And just all of them. Altador, again, he'll definitely show up. That's the thing. But that's the thing. They were in Fairy's Ruin. I just want to see Bryn and Hanzo, actually. That's who I want to see the most, I think. Even though you see them from time to time, you do still see them here and there. So it's like, who do I miss so much aside from Sophie? I gotta see Sophie. Sophie, my beloved. I love her. Oh yeah, go get your Blorbus. Go get your Blorbus. Have something happen. Have something cool happen. And give it to Pickle. To paint it Tyranian and then give it to Pickle. Do it. Just fucking do it, dude. Okay, ready? Blorbus. Actually, it might, I mean, that's the thing though, is that they might not accept it right away. But if they do, then we'll paint it. And if they don't, then just know that I do intend to paint it. 3 baby paintbrushes, huh? Let's just do this one, sure. 2 mil. Thank you. You're welcome. You can have this. I got it right out of the money tree just for you. And sometimes I throw in an extra 100 just so that they pick me. Oh wait, you can't do that. You can't do that. It's 2 million, Amanda. You like can't do that, bitch. So they're not going to pick you. Or they might. Like sometimes I just want to sweeten the deal a little bit, but I don't have anything to sweeten the deal with. So I just will hope that they just take pity upon me. I just give me my son. Please. Oh, and the Termac is wakeable too. Cool. Good. Let's do that. Offers. And I checked to make sure I didn't accidentally do like 200,000. Give me my son, please. Thank you. Let's go change my active pet so that they don't eat my Zomot. Oh, Scarblade. I can't believe I didn't even say Scarblade. Yeah, we got to see Scarblade so bad. Oh my God, he's going to be so hot. He just always is. He's going to be like, does he have a hook? No, he doesn't. No, I don't think he does actually. I really just stereotyped a pirate and said he had a hook for a hand. Not all pirates have hooks for hands, Amanda. He might actually. No, he doesn't. Does he? Does he? Does he fucking have a hook for a hand? I know. We'll never know. I don't know. I don't think he does have a peg leg. That's something that he does. No, he doesn't. Why do I keep making shit up in my mind? He definitely does not have a peg leg. He doesn't. I'm really doing pirate stereotypes right now. He does not have a peg leg, Amanda. What was I just going to do? What was I going to do? I don't know. I think I'm going to just take Pickle's pet away since I fucking forgot what I was going to do. He does have an eye patch. That's the thing. And he's got like a scar. So it's like, they're not going to do that with Lord Cass because there's already somebody who has that. You know what I mean? I'm just scratching my chair. If you hear weird sounds, I promise I'm not like farting. Like I scratched it. I'm like, oh my God, everybody's going to think I'm farting just on stream. No, not today. Not this time. He doesn't have a hook. He does not have a fucking peg leg. Yeah, Termac. Oh my God, I got to do that. Okay, let's make Pickle. Because, oh wait, no, I gave him the Tuffala and now I'm going to take him away. Don't take my Tuffala. No, but yeah, I am going to take him away actually. And I'm going to give you the Blorbus because I just feel that way. It's fine. You can eat that guy. You can have him as a snack if you want. And I hope you do. I really hope that you do, because if you do, then I'll get the avatar. And I need the avatar. Let's do this. Would love to see Xandra again. Hope that they wake her up. Oh, it's not showing the Termac thing, but it's okay. Let's just go there. Let's just go there the old-fashioned way, where you go like this. Who else do I want to see? Banana. It's so true. I love it. Scarblade is my personal cat, except he was totally wrong. He was. He's like insane. He just really, really wants to destroy Maraqua for what? Just for fun. He just likes to kill. Just enjoys killing quite a bit, honestly. He really does. He's like crazy. And he's hot too. So I get it. I really do. You know, who am I to question him? To question his, oh, thank you. Bullseye candy. Next time, eat me. Thank you. White cats are loopy. They are. What if Cass is glitched because he's in the void? Oh my God. I'm going to be like, oh no, you're glitched. I don't know. Just how do you help a glitched husband? You know, that's crazy. That would be crazy though. If he's all glitched and shit, something bad happened. I mean, if he's been in the void for 20 straight years and just been there, like stewing in the void, I mean, I'm foolish to think that would have no effect on him. Truly, I am. Am I really going to take this Tuffala away? I love him. He's a big cryptobronch, giant salamander. Look at him. Who am I going to give him to now? I have to keep him. You pry it out of my cold, dead hands. Who's going to get him? I never really thought that they were a good match anyway. I just wanted somebody to have him. Maybe Corvo. Are you starving, Corvo? And I just donated all that food. I'm so fucking sorry. Nope, still plenty. There's still plenty to go around. Don't worry. Still have fucking plenty. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm like, I donated all my food. What am I ever going to do? You have a lot more where that came from. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to think of other characters that we are going to see. Hopefully, really hope. Of course. Oh, Miscellaneous. Oh my God. Wouldn't that be so funny? That would be like so out of nowhere. Can you imagine like the whole world is like dealing with this great, like a big war happening, probably like we're under attack. And then your fucking husband's ex just decides to show her face and be like, now we're fighting. Like, this is the fight you've been waiting for. And it's just totally unrelated to the actual like insane stuff happening. She's truly just mad because she saw her ex that she literally didn't even want anyway. She just saw him carrying you when you're dying at the last minute. And she was like, Hannah, I'll get you for this, Hannah. Like, just crazy if she comes back and she's like, yep, today's the day, bitch. You thought you saw the last of me. It'd just be so funny. Oh my God. Could he come out looking like the new paintbrush? Wonder what that's going to look like. I know, right? Like, what is it going to be, like an Eldritch paintbrush? Because we have mutant, and sometimes they can be a bit Eldritch, a bit on the Eldritch horror Lovecraftian side. And then like if it was just void, then it would look a little bit like Wraith. So they've got to do something crazy that's different. But it looks like it would be like a scary monster paintbrush of some sort. Don't give my man tentacles, please. I hope he doesn't come back with a bunch of tentacles and shit. That's just not what I need right now. I would find a way to love him anyway. I would love him through that. Did they accept my offer? No. It would just be so harrowing if he came back with tentacles. You know, it's just already really bad out there. If you Google Lord Cass without safe search on, can't imagine it getting any worse, but the tentacles would definitely take it to the next level. I personally don't want it. Yeah, it's controversial, but let's go to the money tree. We'll just like wrap it up soon, like in the next couple minutes, but I just want to see one little thing. Oh, I didn't even do the capsules. You didn't miss it. I just didn't do it. That's what I was going to do. Let's do it right now. Let's do it. It's not slow. Yeah, the horns. That's what I'm saying. What does it mean? What does it mean? You know? And like this guy's painting everything gray. We already have that one, silly. We already have a gray one. Does your paintbrush do gray? Because we already have that. It doesn't look like that though, but we do have one that does gray too. Yours is just, it does gray. That's crazy. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of these. I don't even know what's in them, but like just fine. We'll get a bunch, you know. What if Lord Cass becomes a dinosaur? I love him. I love him anyway. What if he becomes a worm? I love him. Love him anyway. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what he does. There's really nothing he could do. I mean, there's some things. Like if he just randomly starts like hurting people that I love for no reason, I'm going to be like, who are you? I don't know you anymore type thing. It's going to be very dramatic. And I probably will not support that, to be honest. It's just hard to support the killing of innocents, even if you are Lord Cass. But I just don't think that he would. He knows what it's like to be so hurt. You know, what is this Tales of Descartes mystery? What is in this? Should I look it up? Let's just buy one and see what's in it. Should we see what's in it? Is there anything good in there? Let's buy two in case, just in case. Let's buy three. I'm not going to buy the whole bundle. Let's just buy three. That's enough for now. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That'll work. That'll do. That'll do. Oh my gosh, look at all these fucking passwords. Look at this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. How do I, should I put is it stupid to put your password in on camera? Is that like so unsafe? What do I do? Oh, you know what I can do? This is what I'll do. Just in case, you never know. You just never know, you know? I'll just do this. Perfect. This works. And half of these are like fucking usernames with people that I like traded with, and then it's saved, but it didn't save their password. It just thought that I was logging in. You know how it does that, right? When you're doing, so it's like, I promise I don't have that many fucking accounts. But I do have a lot. And then there's some that I don't have anymore that I just like closed down because I was like, you don't need an extra side. Okay, let's log in. Oh my God, Mrs. Grandpa, thank you. I'm so glad that you appreciated that because I was shocked. Genuinely. You said, I need to declare to you that when you said Gerard Way was your royalty, I wanted to high five so bad. I'm so glad that you agree. And I'm so happy to hear that you're a fan of Gerard Arthur Way and his related musical endeavors. I'm assuming he does a lot of things, actually. He's a very talented person. But I guess he would be most well known for the American rock band My Chemical Romance, the sins that he's committed as their frontman. And he just, to me, is like the definition of royalty. What should I pick? Just anything? Let's just pick anything. I'm not even doing this like in an informed way. Randorf inspired dress and bell. That's perfect. I needed that. But yeah, I was a little shocked, I won't lie, that they didn't know who he was, but it's okay. Because I love Fally and Luna so much. Oh my gosh. I love them. Me and Fally are like, Fally, if you're watching this, highly doubt it. You're a busy person, but I fucking love TNT Fally so much. Just my girl right there. Both of them are. They're just the best. But yeah, happy. Oh my gosh, yeah, it is 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge anniversary. You're right, Santo. Oh my God, happy anniversary to the album of all time, you know, because that's the first album I ever listened to by My Chemical Romance, 3 Cheers. Like most of us, you know, if you first listen to Bullets, like, really? Are you sure? Because that's just so crazy if true. I found out about them through like, because I was a huge, and still to this day, forever, huge Fall Out Boy fan. And I just found out about them through that whole thing. And then I listened to Bullets after, and love it. But Three Cheers just doesn't really get, that's just pinnacle, perfect My Chemical Romance. But the thing is that actually, cute. So this is all stuff from Descartes. How cute. The thing is that every single one of their fucking albums is perfect. That's my opinion. If you ask me to pick the worst album by My Chemical Romance, I'm going to just tell you to fuck off and never speak to me again, because I won't do it. Like, they're all perfect, and they're all like, they stand on their own so well. Like, you can't even really compare them. I love the Black Parade. It means so much to me. The Black Parade probably, it's hard. I think the Black Parade might be my favorite album by them, which is crazy to say, because it's like, fucking Bullets and Revenge and Danger Days are right there, and you're picking the Black Parade, really? Like, the fucking Black Parade? Yeah, I think I am. I don't know. Like, a lot of my favorite fucking songs are on there. Sorry. And then I saw them, the first time I saw them was on the Black Parade tour. They were in their fucking, it was so awesome. They were like in their thing, and Gerard was like on the bed at first, and he like gets up. He's such an idiot. He's like acting like he's hurt or something. He's acting like he's a patient or something. And he was singing the end, and it was just so fucking great. And they're all in their little like marching band outfit. Oh my God, Cheth, you. Bullets and Revenge, 5 seconds in, and I'm afraid. We're talking about My Chemical Romance, but you should be, because I get insane when I talk about them. But yeah, it is my heart album. Me too, Mrs. Grandpa. As If I Couldn't Love You More. It's a defining moment of my teen. I remember exactly Dancer Chronicles, like a totally defining moment. I remember when it came out, and I had enough time to like really get into them after I found Revenge. And then I was, the lava, Tuffala's lava pool or something. That's so cute. Oh, what? Stop. That's so cute. I love it. Krabby Bot Crew. How so cute. Inside the Neopets Petpet shop. What? Slog. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm like, what did I get? I didn't even pay attention. Because I'm talking about My Chemical Romance. But yeah, I was like at Hot Topic when it came out, and I was like lined up to buy it. And I don't remember what you got with it, but like if you bought it at Hot Topic, you got something, probably like a poster or some shit. But like me and my friend were like lined up. We went to go buy it, and then yeah, just saw them on tour. I just remember like the music videos dropping. Oh hell yeah, I got 2. Well, let's do accessories and trinkets. I love when that happens. That hasn't happened to me in a long time. Okay, those are cute. I don't need any more staffs, personally. The staffs piss me off. I know, right? Gerard is also just insanely beautiful. Like, I see that face, and I'm like, were you crafted by an intelligent alien society? I know. And you know what? The whole band is beautiful. It's so funny that I always talk so much about Gerard when I really am a Frank Iero stan, first and foremost. Like, that's my man right there, actually, is Frank Iero. Even though, again, I love Gerard. Gerard is like just a god to me, because if you know, you know. But then Frank, right? Am I right? Just what about him? What a guy. My whole life, I just love him so much. And he was always the one that I was like, I'm going to marry him. I am also a Farrard truther, though, I will say. When I was writing fan fiction about My Chemical Romance, it was always Farrard. Look at me on stream admitting it, but I don't care. And I'm also like a Pete Key truther, big time. Love Pete Wentz and Mikey Way, and I just wish them nothing but the best. They just, are in love. They were at one point in love. It's fine. It's okay to do that, to ship real people together. It's not, but you know what? What if it's true? Huh? What if it's just a fact? Then what? Huh? If you just look at the evidence, I'm not going to get into it, but just take a look at the evidence, okay? And then tell me that I'm shipping it. That's the thing. That's the thing. I know. I was just talking to Matt today about fucking Gerard and Burt McCracken, actually. It's so funny. And I was like, doesn't that sound like Gerard Way's nemesis, Burt McCracken? Like, so perfect that that happened. What should I pick? Accessories, clothing. Let's do no, I keep getting shitty accessories. Do clothing. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh my God, I did the same thing. Hold on. Zaita, like I initially lost access to my original Neopets account, which got, but like my original one that would have said like I've been playing since fucking like probably what 2002 or something. No, 2000. I don't even know. Yeah, so long. That one got purged, but before it got purged, I just got so locked out of it because I put in a fake birthday. Why do that, Amanda? Why the fuck would you do that? Why would you not just put your birthday, but then a couple years older? No, I just put like a totally different birthday that I never in my life would have guessed because believe me, every day for years I tried to guess. I tried so hard to guess. And I think I got some pretty good stuff, huh? Kinda, a little bit, right? I like the little Frankie handheld. But yeah, I tried so hard to guess it. And at the time, I just didn't know that you could, oh, I already had that. And I already had that too, but it's fine. It's not a big deal. Let's just go to the money tree. We'll wrap it up. I'll do a few more things at the money tree. But yeah, I did that as an idiot child. And then I just either didn't know, maybe I did ask, but I don't know. I think I was afraid that I was going to get in trouble, like to admit to TNT. So I lied to you guys. I did lie. I told a terrible, terrible lie. And I thought I was like the only one in the world who did that. I could not get in. And for years I would try to sign in. It couldn't log me in. And they used to show you your active pet crying as you're trying to log in. Does anybody remember that? It would be my fucking beautiful baby Mincy Banana 33901 crying, waiting for me to get to her. And I couldn't get in for years. And I would just keep trying to log in and they would show you the fucking pet crying. Like, I would love to see you. I'm starving. And I'm like, I'm trying. I'm not forgetting about you. I'm trying. They won't let me in. So that was for years. It was like that. And then just it got fucking purged. And they're like, oh, I purged it because you weren't using it. I was like, I was trying to use it. And I did try to like reach out to TNT recently within the last few years. And I was like, hey, just on the off chance, like you still fucking have my account. Can you like find it and get me in or something? And they just were like, it's purged. It's gone. I was like, cool. Okay, that's fine. Oh my God, Blades was crying and my heart was breaking when I couldn't get in. Oh, Blades, no. Poor guy. Yeah, they just cry and stare at you. It's awful. But yeah, nowadays I've heard that a lot of people did that. And I've heard that a lot of people have success with getting back into their account as long as they have like other information about the account, even if you put your wrong birthday in. So it's definitely worth a try. I've heard a lot of good success stories about people contacting them, and it might take a few weeks, but I've heard that a lot of people are able to get in again. And if you are, I mean, it's awesome. If you have an old account, it's definitely worth it to try to get in again. Where is the gray shit? I haven't seen anything gray yet. It's good to know it's still there though. What is that? It's probably worth nothing, but I like it. It's like a little guy. I didn't get him though. It's fine. But yeah, it would be nice to have my old account, even though, I mean, I didn't really have like much to show for it. Well, I had some good pets and stuff. I did end up getting pretty good at it and I had some good pets, but I'm so mad that I didn't take part in the plots better. I used to like, follow them and take part where I could, but I never did enough to get like the trophies really. I think I might have had a few participation trophies and stuff from things, but I didn't have like all the avatars that you could only get for doing these things during the plot and stuff. Part of me like thinks it's so cool to see those things because they're such a time capsule. Like to see somebody have an avatar that I know you could only get when you like during the battle for Meridel, if you like defeated this many spiders, or if you like went to Dargan's page after he got redeemed and shit. It is really cool to see that stuff still like around, but at the same time, like part of me wishes that there was a way to get like really retired avatars, like even just once in a while, or like even at the NC Mall or something. It would be so cool. Didn't they do that for the charity corner? They like brought back some retired avatars or something. And part of me, again, I'm like, well, that defeats the purpose of the fact that you had to be there, and it's like a special thing for the people who are there. And it makes it so that, because again, like now when I see them, I'm like, oh my God, you were there. Like you were there. You did it. You did that. You killed all the spiders, didn't you, you monster? You know? But now, I mean, if that were to happen, if you could just get them other ways, like I would be happy, but also, do I need that? I might need that. No, I don't think I do actually. I think that's the cheap one. Yes, yes. We need another charity corner for the Abbeys and the prize for lowering the game score for Abbeys. I know. I can't believe that I missed that. I read about that and I just fucking stunned to hear that, because yeah, it's fucking hard, to say the least. It's hard for me to get game avatars. I did finally get the Destructo match one, but I can't get any of the other ones. I just can't do it. It's hard. I haven't really tried that hard, to be honest, but I think it's too hard for me. But it's so cool that they did that as like a little perk, that you could really get the avatars if you just put in a little work. Oh, I do have a notification. No, it was just Neopets telling me that I spent real money. Thank you. I have a friend request though. Care Bear 101K. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the club. We probably aren't gonna get our Blorbus today, but that's okay. We can, I'll show him you when we get back. Show him you. We'll show you to him. I'll be like, look at all the people. Where's the money tree? Let's just do a few. I just want to see one gray thing, and then I'll walk away. Oh no, it's okay. I would have thought the same thing. No Blorbus yet. No. Where's the gray stuff? Mysterious Yerbal. Please don't paint me gray. I'm already gray on the inside. Please. I can't wait to see who this person is. And I can't wait to just see, like, do we think it's probably Dracara, right? It's definitely Dracara, actually. Yeah, because they had like her hand and stuff in one of the posters. We'll go over it. But like, who else has, all that going on up there? It's got to be her. Like they're going to draw her and stuff. We're going to see her in the comics, and like they're going to draw Vera more. Oh, I can't believe it. Like there's more pictures of these people coming out. They're like, what hasn't been a lot of pictures, especially if Cass is going to be in it again. There's going to be like new pictures of Cass, new pictures of Vera. Oh, you saw another Scamander. No, I just want to see one. And even if I lose it, let's just do that. Like one, and then I'll wrap it up. I just missed the Scamander. I didn't even see it. Where are they? Are they up here? I'm so used to them being down here. Are they like up here? Is that where I'm missing them? Oh my gosh, Bronco Boot. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Thanks. We're just, I don't even know what I was going to say. Like, I just am weird and make videos. I'm glad you like it. We are just trying to find my depressed salamander. Even if I just see him and then he gets away from me, I don't care. I just want to know that he's still there, I love how people always donate the dung jelly, even though I don't think it makes your pet sick or anything. It doesn't do anything like that. They just think it's gross and they just always donate it. I love that. They're like, get this thing the fuck out of here right now. Who would ever want this? The needy might want it. So let's put it into the money tree. That's probably what is that? Is that the thought process behind that? They'll populate at the bottom. Okay. Just not seeing them. Seeing a lot of dung jelly though, which is again baffling. How much are the gray Scamanders going for? Are they still going for like 3 million? Are they going down at all? I figured by now, like there would be a lot more of them circulating. That's why I sold, because I got the branches on day one and I sold it. Probably not the right thing to do morally, but I mean, I was going to take advantage of people wanting it before everybody got them. And I was like, I'll get more. I'll probably get more stuff. No, I probably won't. I want the gray stuff too. I want the plot stuff too. But I just am not finding it. Yeah, it's just like really not showing up. I just want to see one. Just one. I just want to see it. Oh, and there's no price history on Jelly Neo. That's crazy. Mud mixture. Thank you for the mud mixture. Really appreciate it. Who do you guys think is going to go gray next? I was thinking, because we were talking about it on Twitter. Shout out to whoever said this. Somebody said, oh, the tabs load really slow. Oh, man. Let's like close some stuff out. How about, yeah, see, it's loading slow. Yeah, so I'm not going to get it if it's loading slow. You're so right. It might be like a little laggy on this because it seems to be loading normally for me. But like, yeah. Oh, there's a red Neo Cola token. Yeah, it's probably loading slow because it's on the stream. So it's like, who cares? Yeah, what's the point? Ooh, did I get my thing? No, it's okay. Just getting my buddies. Friendship is even better than a Blorbus. Yeah, let's just like wrap it up then because it's like probably loading really slow and there's just no chance. Oh, but I was going to say on Twitter, somebody said the Snow Ager, and I was like, oh, I don't even think of that. I didn't even think that was a possibility. Whoops. I'm just always punching my mic when I get really worked up. But then again, I didn't think the money tree was a possibility. I didn't think the omelet was a possibility. I didn't think, who else turned that was really shocking? Like the Cold Sands Shrine. Like, what do you mean the shrine? What do you mean the shrine's sad? What do you mean by that? What do you mean the omelet is sad? What? What do you mean the omelet is sad? Has the omelet been thinking this whole time? Uh-oh, not good that we've been just handing out pieces of his body every day for free. But I was like, oh my God, what if the Snow Ager turns and he's just laying down and he's like, I can't even handle it. I can't even say it. I can't even say it out loud. Like he's just got his head down. He's like, and you can just walk in and take whatever you want because he doesn't care anymore. Oh, the saddest of blasts for real. Like what would that even mean for like his, and like would it turn all of his loot gray too? You know, like what would that mean? My big boy sad. I know, don't make my big sad. I love a big mean ice worm so much. I love when a big mean monster guards treasure. That's like my favorite thing ever. I just love it. I support it. I hope more monsters start hoarding treasure and guarding it in like the world. I just love to see it. Oh, the Tombola guy, he might turn too. That'd be so fucked up. And he's just like, and you're like, oh my God, they got him. They got him. They got him. Oh, the Kadodori would be so sad. They're all just like, they already are though, but then they're gray and they're doing it. They're gray and they're like, feed us. But then when you feed them, they don't get happy. Oh, that'd be awful. And more dragons sleeping upon jewels, please. Yes, for real. I love that. I just like, what are they going to do with it? That's the thing that I think makes me so happy about it is like, you're a dragon. You're a big ice worm. You're like a monster. What are you doing with all this treasure? Are you saving up for something? No, they're not. They just don't want us to have it. They just want to have it because they like it. I get that. I do. They just like it. Okay. They just like to have it. That's all there is to it. Sometimes it's all the reason you need to hoard things because you just think it's cool and neat and you like it. And you just don't want anybody else to have it. You know what I mean? That's the thing. The discarded magical blue plushie was already sad. And now he's just sadder. He's just gray and sad. Damn, babe, you're still going? Did you eat, hydrate? You don't need sleep? I don't need sleep. I am drinking so much Dr. Pepper. We're going to like wrap it up soon. I just wanted to like kind of talk about what's going to be next, because I keep not thinking of things, and then other people think of them, and I'm like, the implications of that. Because Neopets asked, that's why like somebody said the snow ager, and I was like, oh my God, yes, but no, please, no, take me instead. But I said Fiora, because I just would love to be like, to just walk in one day and she's like, I'm rich, but it doesn't help. Money doesn't buy happiness. I just want her to be humbled. She's kind of been humbled a couple of times in plots, but I just want her to be humbled again, because it's not working. You know, we turned her to stone, didn't really change her behavior. Then she got like fucked up in the Wraith Resurgence. I don't know really what happened. She was like laying in bed like this, and they're like, Fiora needs your help. And she was like, she looked terrible. Like the Darkest Fairy really like, boom, got her so good. But I just think it still didn't humble her enough, you know? So I know, I love that the Wheel of Knowledge turned depressed and they added some depressed prizes. I love that. I like that too. Yes, the depressed scratch card would be great too. The walkie, I think somebody initially said that in the beginning. Said the scratch card walkie, that would be sad and fun too. I hate saying fun, but it's fun for me because something's happening that's exciting. So it is fun for me. Your misfortune is a little fun for me, I must admit. What are the other stables? Let's go look at like some of these. The Forgotten Shore, like they turn the beach sad. Could they? Would they? You know, they might. They might. The jelly is definitely next. The jelly is in the corner, fucking shaking, crying, throwing up right now. You know, like she knows that they're coming for her. The jelly is a girl. I just decided that. Like some of those weirdos in the carnival, you think that they would turn them gray? Do you think they would even care? You think they would even notice if they got turned gray? I don't know. Yeah, you know, I was thinking the library, but then like not everybody has access to that, so they probably won't do that. And that's it, isn't it? It's not it, but you know, the hissy in the deserted tomb. What if they did that? They won't. But like if he's just like walking past and he's like, he doesn't seem to care that you're here. You can take whatever you want. That'd be funny. Anyway, I should probably wrap up. I've done enough, haven't I? Let's see here. Oh, random people's pets. I was thinking, oh my gosh, I thought that too. And then I was like, oh my God, you know, Neopia. Some people would be so mad. Well, I don't want them to be gray. I paid a lot of money for that color. It's like, you don't think they're going to turn them back? Just play along for a minute. I would love if they turned one of my pets gray. That would be awesome. They turn Trutter gray and like nobody notices because she's already gray. But you know, that would be so fun. Like how they showed off the Lutari. I know. And I love that gray Lutari, by the way. He's so cute. He's so cute. Oh, the Swashbuckling Academy guy, Grace. That's a good one. Yeah, that could be it. The coconut guy, he angered me. I know, I want him to suffer so bad. And Sydney, I would love to see Sydney fall. The fall of Sydney. That little slime ball. That would be great. The Fountain Fairy doesn't turn gray, but the only color she can do is gray. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting. Oh, do you think it's like fucking Baelia? Part of me is like, has a sick feeling that Baelia's finally snapped. You know, Baelia's done being the only gray one. Not that she's like the one painting, but maybe I don't know. What if Baelia is like involved and Baelia's like, I'm done. You know, I was your cute little depressed girl and you guys thought it was so funny that I got taken and put in a cage on a mountain by Jenu Mara. You all thought that was so funny. It's like, I didn't even know you were up there. I didn't think it was funny. I thought it was terrible that happened to you. Don't put words in my mouth, Baelia. Nobody thought it was funny. We've all been sad that you're gray, always. But yeah, exactly. She wrote this like diary entry. And I thought that the new friend she was talking about was Tavi, the Kyrie. But I mean, it might be someone else who's like a bad guy. And maybe she's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done being the gray fairy and asking people for shit. I'm done. But didn't, at the end of the story, they said that all you need to do is get a new name to get your powers back. Baelia, I know you like your name so much, and I like it too, but you just get a new name. Is that insensitive to say? But I guess it's more than that. It's just more than that. You know, oh yeah, the mutant day year 6 prank. They turned all the pets mutant and then reverted it the next day. That's insane that they did that, by the way. That's like so crazy. There was one prank too where they got all the pets were sick and they had like these like bumps on them and stuff. They did that because so they can affect your pets. They just are probably scared that the brain tree or like the esophagus be sad, please. That would be so cool. Yeah, I think it's just going to be insane. I don't even think we know what's coming, but I just am so upset. You can definitely expect me to be reacting to the plot when it happens. I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait. I just keep replaying over and over the moment I see him. If he's coming back, he better be. He is. He has to be. I'm trying to like speak it into existence, even though it's already been decided. But if he does come back, it's going to be a spectacle. When I see him, I'm going to cry. I've already cried just thinking about it. I'm going to fucking cry. It's going to be gross. I don't care. I'm going to be real. It's going to be a real crazy experience. But yeah. Oh yeah. All at once, I thought about that too. So I'm just like, we keep talking. What if they turn all the remaining shopkeepers and characters at once? Like, that's what I was thinking too, is once the plot starts, it's going to get real bad. Like we're just going to wake up and it's going to be like, oh my fucking God. Everybody's gray. Is everybody gray? Everybody's fucking gray. Holy shit. Like everybody. If they do that, that would be so insane. It would just be crazy. Yeah. It would be crazy. Oh, they did make everybody sad for April Fool's Day too. That was weird, right? When that happened, that was crazy. It was fun though. It was a really fun one. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up now. We didn't find my salamander or my blorbus, but I will probably post like on Twitter or something, my stupid little blorbus all painted when I get them. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I love streaming Neopets. It's so fun. It's nice to just like chill and not feel the pressure to do crazy shit. Not that I ever do crazy shit on a stream because I'm always distracted talking, but we have fun. We have fun, don't we? We have a lot of laughs. Anyway, I love you guys. Why is everybody gay now? Because it's just the way that it is, and it's better for it, the world, isn't it? Anyway, I love you guys. That was so fun, and I will see you very soon. Bye.